Hey guys, Jay, welcome back to the channel. Oh wow, it's been quite the week for me personally. A lot of crazy things happening, and I just wanted to kind of recap some of the things that I saw coming up on my feed. A lot of things that have been happening in the toy news, but at the same time, as many of you will already seen the thumbnail, I got something in the mail. Actually, I got several things in the mail, but this one in particular is I mean, this thing is gigantic. This thing is freaking huge, and yeah, I thought, oh my god, I thought it might be fun. It's dusty too. I thought it might be fun to take a look at my well, it's not just my toy haul, it's actually Danny's and my toy haul. But I had it shipped to Canada because, in truth, this year in particular, gotcha. Sorry, little skeeter just flying around here. Probably took a bite out of me already, but he's gone now. Wasn't that juicy though? So I'm guessing he didn't really catch me. Anyway, yeah, I thought that it would be really cool to take a look at what I actually picked up, what myself and Danny picked up at San Diego Comic Con that was shipped to us. But I did get a couple of other items which I thought were neat, and I thought we could definitely take a look at some of those, as there's a lot of things that have been happening. And I have a couple of questions. First of all, a lot of things happening in exclusives for not only San Diego Comic Con but also other conventions which are coming up. New York Comic Con probably has a whole bunch of exclusives as well, and the upcoming Motu Fest will have a whole bunch of exclusives. One of them, a couple of them actually, which are very very interesting to me in particular. And I just wanted to take some time and go through a couple of those. But I have a question, a serious question to pose for everybody. That being, are exclusives number one worth it, and B, are they all they're cracked up to be? I think that warrants a little bit of a conversation. I think you'll understand what I mean by that probably close to the end of the episode. But yeah, I go to a lot of conventions, as you guys probably know. I go to a ton of conventions, and oftentimes, many times, I find myself lining up for action figures and exclusives. But it really does make me wonder sometimes when I'm actually lining up and doing, the regular convention thing. Sometimes I just sit there while I'm in line and actually do ask myself the question, why the hell am I doing this? If you guys watch some, if anybody's actually watched some of the toy hunts that I did at San Diego Comic Con, you'll know that at Jada, sorry, myself and Danny Green and Carlos and a whole bunch of us just stayed in line for the better part of almost an hour, and in total we waited about 3 hours just trying to get in line. So oftentimes I find myself thinking, are these even worth it? Is this even worth the hassle of getting in line and getting these exclusives? Sometimes they are very, very much worth it, in my opinion, because there's things that really, supposedly, anyway, will not come around again. Only to have, that thought is so prevalent in my mind for the most part. And then finding out later that they're just going to have a certain repaint of that figure or reuse of certain parts for that figure in other figures. And sometimes I wonder if that's disingenuous or if it's predatory, or, there's a whole bunch of different things that go around my head sometimes when I'm actually in line at San Diego Comic Con or any of these other events, thinking, why the hell am I still doing this? But, at the end of the day, it is part of the convention experience. It really is. It's kind of crazy. But I wanted to point the question to you guys. What were your thoughts about that kind of mentality, right? Are exclusives really worth it? Is this idea of, in a lot of ways, false scarcity, part of the toy economy for exclusives, for conventions? Is it something that's worth it to you? And is it something that you would actually go and partake in or have partaked in or have participated in to actually get into line and actually try and get your hands at these exclusives? Or do you think that because of certain companies who are making them available online, either during the event or sometime after the event, if that actually allows for, you know, a little bit more of a fair playing field when it comes to these things. Because once upon a time, you know, once upon a time, the only way to get convention exclusives was at the convention. But in recent years, companies like Hasbro and sometimes Mattel and other companies like NECA and like Mezco will actually open up convention exclusives for a day or two, or until they sell out. And it really has, in a lot of ways, leveled the playing field for many collectors. So let me know in the comment section below, guys, and of course the chat. What are you guys' thoughts about the idea of exclusives being made available to the general public, and is it fair to all the convention goers who are actually just trying to wait in line and get these things as convention attendees, right? Are you an attendee at San Diego Comic-Con or any of these other conventions, have had to wait in line, missed out on something like myself? That's happened to me a bunch of times, only to find out that it was actually available online either that same day or later, and you could have just saved yourself the hassle and ordered it online. Let me know those comments, because I really am fascinated and interested in knowing what you guys' thoughts are. And of course, like I said, what are you guys' thoughts about the idea of false scarcity, the fact that these are only done in a certain number of runs, and whether or not they're actually worth it. There's also the question of the toy economy and how action figures are actually rising in price consistently, constantly. That's another concern that a lot of people have. But anyway, a lot of things I wanted to talk about today. I did want to give an update to the channel as well. A whole bunch of things which I did want to cover and let you guys know that the channel, both my channels. Actually, I have a couple channels. I don't know if you guys know about that, but I do want to tell you guys a little bit more about MJR Collector and the fact that MJR Collector is back, and I'm doing a lot more with that channel again. A lot more toy hunts that I've done in recent years. Sorry, in recent days. And yeah, a lot of things here in the Canadian toyscape for retail has really changed. So much to the point that Toys R Us here in Canada is starting to shutter its doors, and I'll be covering a lot of those closures and what it means to the Canadian landscape in terms of toy hunting and what it means to toy collectors here in Canada. So it's going to be a big thing moving forward. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about the channel and how that's doing a little later in the show. But for now, we got a whole bunch of things that I do want to cover, and I just wanted to say thank you guys for always tuning in and dropping in on these pretty much impromptu live streams that I end up doing. It really means a lot to me that you guys are always tuning in and supporting the channel. And for all of you guys who I saw at Motuniverse, it was amazing. Anyone who I saw over at San Diego Comic-Con, thank you for saying hi. It's always great to see you guys. And whenever I see you guys, please don't hesitate to say, hey, Jay, what's going on? And sometimes I'll be in a rush and they'll just say, hey, what's going on? I have to go. But oftentimes I will stop and just like chat for a little bit if I can. But yeah, it's always great to see you guys, and thank you guys for all the support. On that note, I did want to say a huge shout out to my Patreon and channel member supporters. Thank you guys for always supporting the channel. You guys are the best. Everybody who has been here ever since the beginning, you guys know who you are. But just in case, here is a splash screen for everybody who is one of my channel member supporters, and of course my Patreon supporters. Guys, it really does help out myself and all creators who have Patreon accounts. And guys, every little bit counts, even if it's $1, even if it's whatever level you can support at. I got to tell you, it makes all the difference in terms of helping us to get to conventions, helping us to get and make content. Patreon has been a huge thing. I don't really talk about it as much as I used to. I haven't really pushed my Patreon much at all, but recent changes in YouTube have really started to really change the landscape of how creators make content. And it's more imperative now than ever that if a creator has a Patreon page or any sort of page that you can support them, I would suggest for your favorite creators that you definitely check out their Patreon page, even if it's just a free tier membership. I mean, there are free tier memberships on Patreon where you can just chat with your favorite creator. But obviously, the paid memberships are the ones that are most important to the supporters. For all patrons, and we really appreciate all your help. But of course, I want to thank everybody here who's been a supporter ever since, and thank you guys for continuing to support the channel. You guys are the best. I have some more perks that are going to be coming soon. I'm planning to do behind the scenes episodes now for my Patreon supporters. Recently, you guys might have known that I moved from one location to another further north, and I got to tell you, the move itself was quite daunting, and it was an adventure in itself, and I documented most of it. So I really want to show you guys what. I really want to share that with my Patreon members and everyone who's been so generous with their support and time, and just showcasing how crazy it is collecting for the past 4 or 5 years. No, actually, it's been a little bit longer than that now. And the difficulties of moving such a large collection like mine from one location to the next, and what really was the most difficult portions of that move, as well as how I was able to keep everything intact, cataloged, and just how much space my collection actually takes up in another house. It really was quite daunting. I really wanted to share that with all of my Patreon and channel member supporters, because I think that you guys, above all else, have been supporting me since the very beginning, and I really would like to show you guys a little bit behind the scenes about what happens if you actually end up doing one of these things, a gigantic move like this. There were sacrifices to be made. There were a lot of expenses incurred, and I ended up having to get storage. There was a lot of things that actually ended up happening during that time. But once again, I just wanted to give a huge shout out to all my to all my patrons and channel member supporters. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for your support, guys. It really means a lot, and really helps the channel to keep growing. On that note, if you guys are interested, please check out my Patreon page. Again, there's no charge to follow just on Patreon, and it's not. I'm not asking for everybody to, give me support in that way. It's only if you guys are able to. It really does help me along the way to actually make great content, and like I said, get to different conventions and do different things, which I couldn't afford to do otherwise. And it really does help this channel. So thank you guys again for all your support. If you just want to be a follower on Patreon, you can follow all my escapades. And I do release free episodes there as well, which are only to Patreon supporters. So it is a fun way to take a look at some of the other things that I do, and of course, early access to all my toy hunts and some of the other things, some of the other fun stuff that I'm doing behind the scenes as well. So let's say hi to everybody in the chat. Thank you guys for joining me this evening. It's always great to see you guys. BGTL44, good to see you, my friend. Hand raised, good to see you, brother. Craig Wagner, 1760. Jay's late to the party as per usual. I mean, I don't think I've ever been on time for one of my streams, which is kind of sad. Wondar10, what's going on, dude? I love that handle. Always one of the best handles I've ever seen. Nolan, what's going on, Nolan? It's a party now. Nolan has arrived. Good to see you, brother. Craig Wagner, 1760. What's going on, dude? How you doing today? Drod323. What's going on, brother? Always good to see Drod. Toy Addict is in the house. We had Toy Addict had a JP had a great interview with Han Cholo, and you guys should definitely watch that on my other channel, Thundercat's Lair. It was a fun event, and learned a lot about geek jewelry and how things are manufactured. How what the state of that type of fandom is. It was a really fun event. Shay, what's going on? Shay Reed, good to see you, brother. Can't wait to see some more of your great work, Shay, at the next Action Figure Comic-Con. That's going to be so much fun. Guys, if you haven't already, please follow Shay Reed on his Instagram account. The dude is doing amazing work. Erwin Papa is in the house. Amazing artist. Guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to Erwin Papa on Instagram. He does some incredible work, and honestly, I would love to collaborate with Erwin Papa sometime. He just is incredible, a wonderful artist. Wondar10, Jay, did Daddy give you the small custom Wondar figure I made for you? I gave it to him, at Comic-Con. Brother, I wish I saw you, and we could have connected. I did get that. I have to find out where it is. It's in my luggage somewhere. So yeah, thank you so much, Wondar10. That was an incredible gift. Thank you so much for that. It was awesome. Okay, so a couple of things I did want to cover today, in terms of like what's been happening at Toy News. So I just wanted to get those things out of the way before we start opening up the San Diego Comic Con Toy Hall, and then later, a little later in the show, I want to talk about El Dragoon and what's happening with that. So let's talk. Let's get it together, everybody. As you guys probably know, um, thanks to our good friends over at ToyHabits.com. Guys, Toy Habits is a wonderful news resource for toy news all year round. Give them a like and a follow. Tell them that Jay sent you. Yeah, earlier this week, we got a bombshell which was dropped on us. And I got to tell you, I'm super excited about this. Huge shout out to Toy Habits for collecting all of these information. And I also wanted to talk a little bit about what the hell is going on with Club Grayskull, because I am a Club Grayskull member now. And I did not get an email for this. A little upset by that. I am actually really upset by that, because obviously I wanted to know about this, and literally had no news dropped in my inbox for this. So wondering what the heck is going on, Mattel Creations. What is happening? Because that is really strange that I didn't get a notice on that. According to the tease that was actually dropped earlier this week, Club Grayskull members will actually have an opportunity to pick up what appears to be, by these teaser images, the newest Chronicle figure in the line, and it does appear to be King Hiss from Motu Chronicles. This is something like we haven't seen in a while, and it really is in line with where the new Motu Chronicles seems to be heading. As we saw in the Master Universe display at San Diego Comic Con, Motu Chronicles is going in a completely different direction. It started with King Grayskull, arguably, and now they're moving on to characters like King Hiss, Armored Tila, Flight Armor He-Man. It looks like Clawful is going to be giving the same treatment, along with Merman. So this is going to be interesting. This was written by Michael on August 13, 2026. The Motu Chronicles line on Mattel Creations has been delivering some of the most impressive large-scale Master Universe figures we've seen in recent years, and that looks like an iconic Snake Man villain is slithering his way into the series. So this is interesting, and a lot of people will actually point to the fact that once you release a Snake Man, it sort of goes downhill from there. I don't know if that's true. I think that's just a superstition by many Master Universe fans based on how things go with Master Universe 2000X, but I think it is hilarious. So this sneak peek is going to be running from September. The actual release of this sneak peek will actually be happening on September 2nd, 2026 at 9 p.m. Pacific time through September 3rd, 2026 at 8:59 p.m. Pacific time on MattelCreations.com. So definitely mark down your calendars, guys. But let's take a closer look at some of the details that were provided from the Club Grayskull tease. This is fascinating. Now, again, I'm kind of miffed at this, seeing as that I didn't even get any of this in the mail. I had no email about this. I don't know what's happening. I might have to send an email to Mattel to find out why I'm not receiving marketing emails on these, because I would have liked to actually have seen these in person as well. It's fascinating how these things are not getting to their intended targets sometimes. But the first things we see on the teased images are these two armor pieces. This, of course, is indicative of the Snake Men Indica, the actual sigil of the Snake Men, their actual faction symbol. And it does look like it's on a piece of chest plate armor with the signature jade type of scale work that's actually in the armor of King Hiss. And then the next photo looks like a sash, which is coming down with the almost a blood red type of color, and the belt of King Hiss, which is basically a snake's head with two fangs, along with the secondary belt, which holds the whole loincloth and piece together. The cod piece, the whole thing is just one uniform piece. But again, it's very indicative of what we are accustomed to with King Hiss. So I love the idea here as well. I can see some patina wash, which is around the armor set. I love that. I think it's really cool attention to detail. You can see it here on the silvery parts of his belt as well, his midsection, and this is really, really cool. I'm really liking the direction that King Hiss is looking right now. Additional photos included this countdown preview 19 days, 22 hours, and 41 minutes until the member early access begins. So this is the sneak preview countdown. That was like 4 days ago. And it appears that we see one additional piece, which when I first saw this, I thought that this might be the new head for the snake for the Snake Mountain. I thought that that might have been a possibility, but looking further down, you can see these coiled, almost like multi snakes, which are actually forming to become a giant snake. So that really gives you the indication that this is not any sort of fortress. It really is an action figure, and I really like the gradient difference from this, again, emerald green to this wonderful golden yellow. But at the top, it also has this sort of copper like color coming from the hood, and I really love that. The actual portion of the mouth, which is kind of like King Hiss's hands, they look amazing. The crimson red eyes, the little bits of the hood, which actually look more like cat's ears. It's fascinating how they decided to make this brand new character in its design. But the interior of the mouth is blood red as well, along with a pink tongue, which is just and the forked portion of it just flicking right there. So nice, beautifully designed. And then you have the major two fangs at the front where the venom would probably come out of, and the other lower mandible teeth. Absolutely beautiful. This is just stunning. And of course, really has given the indication to a lot of fans that this is going to be King Hiss. As a matter of fact, the banner also shows another angle of the actual snake, and we can see here they definitely are not ears. It's more of a viper type of scale work, which comes like from the back of the head, very reminiscent of different types of pit vipers. So this is definitely, you can even see how the jawline actually collapses a little bit lower, and that wonderful flicking tongue. It's huge. It actually comes and protrudes outside of the of the actual mouth itself, and I love its overall design. This is really truly inspired and really indicative of what is expected for King Hiss. So very, very excited at this tease. Really interested in seeing what King Hiss is going to look like, the actual facial features, the actual musculature of this new body, whether or not it's going to be a brand new buck. Because at this point, with this transformed version that we can see here, I'm thinking that this is the actual head portion of the snake, and I'm interested to see the other two arm portions and the torso. And it really seems, in my opinion anyway, that Mattel is really trying to, I'm not going to say one up Mondo, but as we know, Mondo King Hiss was also displayed at SDCC, and I got to tell you that was definitely one of those moments where I was like, this is just ridiculous. I've never seen anything quite like this, and it really was one of those moments where I just kind of like dropped my jaw. I was like, oh my god, this is freaking crazy. Here is one of those images of King Hiss, and again, it really gives you that sort of parallel type of idea between where this one is going, right, and the fact that we actually have the body is actually going to be green, but the heads are actually going to be golden in nature, whereas here we have an entirely like golden pit viper type of a body, and the multiple snakes that it takes to actually create King Hiss. It's an incredible parallel, but at the same time very, very different in terms of its overall technique on how they're doing it. But still, you can see that Mondo and Mattel are definitely trying. They're really competing. I think competing is not the right word for it. I think they really are just playing off of each other's skills. You know what I mean? Mondo's doing something great. Mattel sees that. Mattel wants to do something great. So you know what? It really is it's giving us choices in the market, and I love it. I really do. I really do love this. It really is an amazing time to be a Master Universe fan, and this really is a testament to that. It really is something amazing in terms of what we're being treated to as Master Universe fans. So hugely excited about King Hiss being announced for Club Grayskull, and but this now brings me to another point that I have been alluding to, not just alluding to, but I did bring up at the beginning of the show. what does this mean for exclusivity, right? Like I think that's really the what I want, what I've been trying to wrestling with in terms of my own fandom here. Like even the idea of Club Grayskull at some point, I think a lot of us who are Club Grayskull members have not been very. It has been a really pleasant experience with Club Grayskull. I think it's one of those things where yes, we are being treated to figures which have never been seen before. But at the same time, there are figures we just are brand new to the market, if you will. Shirella, right, who's never really been ever produced before. We are getting characters like Despara, who has been released in Master Universe Classics, but this Shirella, this Despara doesn't have the correct swords. She's got two swords which actually are lifted from Triclops. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things about this Club Grayskull line which as much as excited as I am for many of the characters that they've been releasing, I'm also sort of I would really like to see this line go further and push the envelope a little bit more. Tontaron was a very pleasant surprise, and I definitely had to get Tontaron when he was announced. But yeah, now we're getting a Chronicles version of King Hiss, and the Chronicles version of King Grayskull was interesting, right? But I held off on him, and the thing is that I can still get. I believe I still can get him on MattelCreations.com. So it does make it is one of those things where exclusivity, especially with this Club Grayskull line, yes, it is only $10 to be part of Club Grayskull, but I was expecting, as well as I think a lot of other people, a lot of other fans, were that we would get like a lot more releases. Maybe once a month, maybe once every 2 months. You know what I mean? And it has been a bit of a up and down situation for Club Grayskull. So fascinating how where we are at this stage for Club Grayskull. But King Hiss, being one of those figures, I am very, very interested in this one in particular. So we'll see where we end up with this one in particular right now. Moving on to the next announcement, which again comes to us from our good friends over at ToyHabits.com. Guys, as I said before, ToyHabits.com is a wonderful news resource for action figures all year round. Give them a like and a follow. Tell them that Jay sent you. So people have started to receive their Snake Lair playsets, which was, of course, crowdfunded about a year and a bit ago. And from all accounts, people are very, very happy to be receiving this set. And it comes with two exclusive figures. One of them, of course, being Lady Slither in her skeletal form. That was for early bird backers when it first got released. The other one, of course, being the Chimera, which was the two-headed snake horse, which I think everyone who packed the Powers of Grayskull Snake Lair will be getting. And now pictures of the actual box art have started to leak online, and they look glorious. Not only are we getting this incredible artwork, which is illustrated and depicted more than likely by Alex Jimenez. Somebody can correct me on that. I'm not gonna because again I'm not really sure 100% who did this yet. Although Axel has actually posted images of his artwork for the Lady Slither the skeletal Lady Slither on her Chimera. This artwork is just absolutely beautiful. Fables of the Snake Men, a fable of snakes and men. Just gorgeous artwork. So, and this was done for the mini comic actually. So, really excited to be able to see that from Axel Jimenez. But one thing that, and I don't know why I just closed that. So hold on, give me a second. One thing that was noticed on the artwork itself was that we're seeing a lot of amazing new figures, possible teases for upcoming figures in the line. Looking carefully at the box art, we can see Shirella riding on top of a Turbodactyl and taking out a Snake Man. Just absolutely insane. I'm loving that. We see Dragoman, or what appears to be Dragoman, but directly below that, we see something really special. We see Titus and Megator literally going at it. Oh my God, that is crazy. That is absolutely freaking bonkers. I can't believe that we're finally seeing teased, these two giants, these two incredibly sought after figures. And I'm hoping and dreaming that we will get the full size version of these with the flocked hair, with the rooted hair, the doll's hair. It just won't be the same. It just will not be the same if they are, Master Universe Classics figures, which are just slightly taller than the regular figures, and they do not have rooted hair. We really need that rooted hair feature for these two gigantic figures. I think it'll be huge, even if it's either a Mattel Creations exclusive, and I'm hoping that it'll be sort of a Club Grayskull exclusive, which really would drive more fans to join Club Grayskull, in my opinion. I think that would be a huge thing for Club Grayskull. And I understand that, generally speaking, that's something that is harder to do, because this is probably more of a crowdsource project for these two figures. But wouldn't it be awesome if we got those as Club Grayskull exclusives, really giving the idea that Club Grayskull is worth it. But we get to see something truly incredible here. We get to see the 2000X version of King Grayskull. Not, as far as I can tell, this is not the Club Grayskull Chronicles version of King Grayskull. This is a Master Universe Origins King Grayskull on top of Battle Lion. Holy crap. That is absolutely bonkers, everybody. Oh my gosh, that is ridiculous. Holy crap. You know what? This was a bit of a fuzzy picture. Let me see if there's anything, if anybody's posted a little bit of a higher resolution artwork for the Snake Lair box art. Let's see here. Let's see if anybody actually posted anything sharper for the images. Oh, I can see some Chimera images though. That's neat. So let me just open up those as well. Let me see if there's another one here. Oh, here's one. I think we can probably get some better images there, and then we'll have a look. Yeah, bear with me, guys. I'm just pulling these up because, again, finding these images is kind of funny online. Let's see here. See if I can get this one a little bit bigger. Hold on. Yeah, I think this one's a good one. Let me try and get this a little bit larger. We'll start with this. Okay. All right, it's not perfect, but I think it's a little sharper. So let me pull this one up. All right, so here we go. Once again, let's zoom in on here. Yeah, so yeah, I think we see Dragoman. We see the Turbodactyl. I do believe that is Fangor that's being lifted away, which would be fascinating. There's Titus and Megator attacking the gates of another fortress. Fascinating. I wonder if that's the sealed fortress where they end up being sealed away for thousands of years. We have another character here who I cannot make out. Can anybody help me with this guy? It looks he's holding the sword of he's holding what appears to be the sword of power, right? And it's kind of blurry. I wonder if anybody has any more high resolution artwork on that. There, of course, again, is King Grayskull as he's depicted in 2000X, riding atop a Battle Lion. And then we have Lord Pythonus defending the Castle Keep. We have the Chimera along with the skeletal Lady Slither. Who is that? Wow. He looks awesome. I don't know who that is. If I can get any insights on this big guy, somebody help me out. If anybody knows any information on this, I don't know. It looks like he's got horns, right? He's got horns and a dwarvish beard. That's amazing. He's also got these gauntlets. Wow. Does he have 4 arms? I don't think so. I don't think he has 4 arms. That's crazy. We also have, I can't remember his name, but he was released. I think Red Shadow. Yeah, that's Red Shadow. He's sitting there. We also have the Triceraton. I'm not saying that right. Hold on for a second. Let me just. So we do see Tyrannosaurus. We see him right there. Tyrannosaurus Rex taking on I think it's Bionatops. Am I right about that? Hold on. Yeah, I think it's Bionatops, right? Let me just I'm just going to double check on that. I'm pretty sure it's Bionatops. Yeah, I'm right. That is Bionatops. So that's Bionatops taking on Tantosaurus Rex. So really cool to see these guys again. The powers of Grayskull really hinting at the idea of the dinosaurs and the dinosaur age. Okay, so hold on. There's Fangor. Okay, so that's weird. So there's Fangor. So is this somebody help me out? Who is that? Is that Whiplash? Interesting. And then we do see the Great Black Wizard on top of like manning the laser turret. It also seems like he's actually casting a spell from his helmet. Fascinating. And who's locked up in the stirrups up there? Who is that? Is that Eldor? Is that Eldor who's locked up here? He's like with some magic wisps. That's interesting. I wish we had slightly more higher resolution shots. But then we have these two skeletal warriors, or appear skeletal warriors, riding on top of a brand new dinosaur mount. So fascinating. I'm hoping that we find some more high resolution artwork soon. I'm going to keep searching for it while we're looking at this. But the big reveal that was dropped and noticed by our good friends over at Toy Habits was that on the back of the Snake Lair playset, we can see some fascinating new characters who some of them have already been released in the line, but there seems to be a few who have actually not been showcased yet in action figure form officially. And one of those figures was very, very surprising when we took a look at it. So zooming in here, we can see that, what's it called? Camo Khan is taking on Shirella. Red Shadow is coming to her aid. We have Tontaron versus King Grayskull, the version that came with Eternia. We have Mossman, but he's donning his what's it called? Beastman type armor, which comes with. Very cool to see that. And then we have Fangor and Lord Grasp. No, Lord. I'm failing at the names here sometimes. Lord Rasp. Somebody remind me what this guy's name is. I'm sort of like just grasping for straws right now. We do see the Chimera with Lady Slither in skeleton form, and again I'm at a loss for words for this guy's name, but he's coming out of the snake cult lair. Fascinating to see this guy. We have the Great Dark Wizard taking on Hero, the Great Black Wizard taking on Hero. And we see Modi the Moat Monster with the other two Snake Men. Again, don't ask me to remember. I'm at wit's end right now. But that's always cool to see. There's also Ninjor in the Iron Maiden, as well as King Hiss and Tongue Lashor. And then in the stirrups up there, I do believe that is I'm pretty sure that's what's it called? Wundar. I think that's Wundar in stirrups up there. But the character that now we're focusing in on is this mysterious character right here. Now, it was a really fuzzy picture when it first came out, so a lot of people didn't realize who it was. But our good friends over at Toy Habits were able to get a higher resolution version, and what they discovered was that it actually is, or appears to be, Eldor. Eldor is now officially, at least photographed, on the back of the Snake Lair box. And it's fascinating to see him here. Holy crap. Like, I was not expecting to see Eldor at all. At least not anytime soon. But there he is in the flesh, in the plastic, actually, with his cane. I'm wondering if he's going to come with the Book of Spells. I think that would be a really fascinating inclusion as well to Eldor. He looks freaking awesome, man. You know, with his freaking huge tunic, the actual hood that he comes with. And the hood actually sits on his head so nicely. I really like the way they've designed Eldor here. His long sleeves, which, if he is designed like every other Masters of the Universe Origins character, you probably can pop and swap those arms. So yeah, you can actually have a robed figure of your own, a custom robed figure. He's also wearing a completely. He also has a completely silver body. It appears to be, and those traditional boots. So wow, Eldor. Eldor is finally coming to the Master Universe. Powers of Grayskull line. That's freaking amazing. Coming full circle for where we were with Super 7 in terms of their releases for these two characters. And that's freaking amazing. I'm hugely excited. Oh, the fact that we are actually going to be getting Eldor in the Master Universe Origins line. Holy crap, everybody. And of course, as I was saying earlier, all these wonderful photos that are coming out and depicting the Snake Lair, they really are something special. I'm very, very excited about where, like, what we're seeing here, especially with characters like, the Chimera, brand new action figure. So great. I'm really, really excited about everything that's happening with Master Universe and all the wonderful figures that are finally being unveiled for the Master Universe Powers of Grayskull line. It's really something to behold. So, yeah, guys, this has been crazy. We'll take a quick look at the box art for the Chimera. This is fascinating, and showcases again more teases of different future figures, if you will. This is crazy. So there is the Chimera with skeletal Lady Slither riding atop her steed, but to the left and right of her flank, we see something fascinating. We see two more characters. One that seems to be almost a Gorgon type of character, a Medusa, if you will. She is much like a Gorgon that actually has these snake-like, I guess, hair pieces. Like they're just coming out, and her face is just so mysterious. Having, I think it looks like multiple fangs coming out of her face, her mouth, and again, her hairpiece just looks like a bunch of snakes braided, right? So, like I said, very much in the same style as King Hiss, if you will. But again, like Snakeface. Actually, you know what? I think that's more appropriate, right? Very much like Snakeface. Another Gorgon type of figure, but this time a female version of that. She has crimson skin, and purple highlights for her armor. Honestly, fascinating. She seems to come with a cape. It looks like she's riding on some sort of lizard type of snake mount, which is really cool. Now, this is not a double-headed chimera, but it is a single-headed, almost a lizard type of horse type of idea. And this version of this snake mount, it's got these purple to almost fuchsia type of coloring, but the back of its tail and the underbelly are just pure gold. Freaking incredible. Oh my god, that's insane. And then to her left flank, this is insane. If we thought the Chimera had a set of heads, this one is more like a Hydra, right? There's actually, I believe, 5 heads. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's only 4 heads. I think it's only 4 heads. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it looks like it's got 4 heads, but it's still a Hydra type of creature. And oh my god, like just pure emerald in its it's a pure green in its overall appearance. Wonderful yellow belly, and on top seems like another snake goddess, if you will, but she's got like another. It looks like a helmet, but it looks like there's snakes coming out of there too. So is she another Gorgon? But she has very pale, like almost purple skin. And she's wielding a trident. Wow. So is she maybe a serpent, a water serpent of some sort, along with the Hydra? Just crazy. And then there's another depiction of that strange cave with the Lady Slither heraldry, and on the top there seems to be some additional structure up there. So is that another fortress? Is that a tomb? Is that where Lady Slither was entombed? Fascinating. But there we are with the box art for the Chimera. Freaking incredible. Wow. Holy crap. This is great. The evil 2-headed steed of Lady Slither. Insane, guys. This is something like we've never seen before. I'm super excited by this. Huge shout out to all the artists and packaging designers that helped to make this world just a rich tapestry. See what I did there? A rich tapestry of things that we can just gleam off of for more information about what our favorite Master Universe characters and the lore around Master Universe continues to grow. I can't wait to learn more about the Powers of Grayskull line. And I'm hoping that Joshua Sky and other writers and creators and illustrators will have another chance to dive deep into this and just give us this rich version of what Master Universe is continuing to be. Amazing. RGPH8289. What's up, sir? What's up, my friend? How you doing tonight? RGPH. Good to see you, brother. Lost on Wallace. Lost on Wallace. What's going on, Loston? Good to see you, my friend. Hello, all. Good to see you, Loston. Collector Phil. Good evening, Jay and folks down there. Good to see you, bro. Down there. Mike Bruno, what's going on, Mike? Good to see you. It was great to see Mike at San Diego Comic-Con, as always. A little late. What's up, Jay and chat? Good to see you, my friend. Makinita Silva. Makinita. I'm probably screwing it up somewhere. I wish you guys would put like spaces to where I should, pronounce the words last. So Makinita Silva 2138. Sorry, brother. I'm always screwing up your name, but good to see you, brother. What's up, Mike? Makinita. Okay, there you go. I think I got that right. Mr. Intensity. What's going on, Mr. Intensity? I'm thinking the guy on the right with the powered sword is Preternia disguise He-Man. Yes, I do remember that character from Classics. Yes, that was a weird tunic get up. It was so strange seeing this weird disguised body. Very, very strange. Very, very strange. But I got you, Mr. Intensity. That's awesome. Dad's Bedtime Story is 2940. Almost like nobody remembers the random new characters they just made up to artificially extend the run. I can't argue with that. There is an element of that involved as well. Sean Harrell, what's going on, Sean? Hey, what's good, Jay? How you doing, brother? Still alive, brother. Thank goodness. Good to see you, brother. Lost in Wallace. The other figure is riding a Hydra. That's what see. We're on the same. We're on the same wavelength, brother. We're on the same wavelength. It looks like a Hydra camel. Ooh, a Hydra camel. Here's an interesting one. Or a Hydra horse. I think it's more horse-like. I think that they're definitely going on that horse motif. Mike, I like that Chimera is in a separate box. It gives us more cool box art. Abso-freaking-lutely. I'm 100% on board with that. Dad's Bedtime Stories. What's going on, my friend? Those mounts remind me of all the Motu bootleg figures that came out in the 1980s. Right? Dave Sinelli. Dave, what's going on, brother? How you doing, brother? I hope you're doing all right. Makin it Silva. Making it Silva. There you go. Making it Silva. There it is. If that's the way, I apologize. Making it Silva. There you go. Got you, brother. That is a good one. Again, my bad too. But thanks again, guys, for joining me tonight. Last piece of news before we get to the unboxing. I did want to talk a little bit more about this as well. So along with the announcement of the Snake Lair, talking about how things are, artificially artificial scarcity and exclusives in the market. Hasbro Pulse, much like many of the other online retailers these days, had exclusives at San Diego Comic-Con 2026. And much in the same fashion that they've been doing over the last couple of years, they have released them for sale on HasbroPulse.com. If you haven't actually gone or picked up any of these exclusives, they are available online right now. So if we click Shop Exclusive on the front page of the convention exclusives, you can actually go and find out which ones are still available, because at least one of these exclusives has sold out so far. That being where is it? Where'd it go? Hold on. There he is. Professor X. Professor X has since sold out. And apparently along with the Transformers and Gem and the Holograms, Autobot Blaster and GP Kit, GP Sundor and KP Rosanna. Sorry, KP Glit, KP Sundor, and KP Rosanna. So these two have actually sold out, as you can see here, which was crazy. I wasn't expecting I really wasn't expecting Blaster to sell out. I really wasn't expecting Professor X to sell out. That's bonkers. That's absolute bonkers. But the other figures which were available as exclusives are still available on Hasbro Pulse, including There's No Place Like Springfield featuring Shipwreck versus Cadet Deming. This, if you guys don't remember, this you guys remember, was based on a crazy episode in the series where Shipwreck basically thought that the Joes, or was convinced in a simulation that the Joes were actually, spoilers ahead. So, God damn it, I gotta do that more often. Spoilers ahead, everybody. If you haven't seen this episode, go check it out, watch it. It's really cool. It's available for free because they are streaming it on Hasbro Pulse. So in this episode, once again, I'm going to talk about the spoilers now. Shipwreck was actually in a simulation where he was convinced that the G.I. Joe team had actually disbanded, and it had been like I think it was like 10 or 20 years later. He was living a different life. He had actually been he was actually married. He had kids. He was living in a place called Springfield, and this whole simulation was basically to try and get information out of Shipwreck, and it was actually being monitored by Cadet Deming. If in the episode itself, later on, Polly comes to rescue him, uses this freaking microchip to melt his kids and his wife. It was just a horrifying scene. But they were just synthoids. That's really what they were. The same technology that Cobra Commander later used on the Transformers in another episode for a crossover. So it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Cadet Deming, after Polly frees Shipwreck of his mind control, he basically puts the knife to Cadet Deming's neck and forces her to release him, which was it was an absolute mind F of an episode. So I had to pick up this, and I'll show you like after it's in the box of exclusives that I picked up. But this one is still available right now for $64.99 on HasbroPulse.com. Definitely, guys, if you're interested, definitely pick that one up. It's a really cool collectible from that one episode. We also have the 3-pack of Spider-Man Legends, Marvel's Lizard and Marvel's Electro. There's also the Vintage Collection Anakin Skywalker versus Asajj Ventress, which of course was that one episode in the original Clone Wars series, the Flash animation version, where these two first met and squared off on I can't remember which planet, but it really was a fun episode as Padawan Anakin Skywalker was taking on an apprentice Sith. So Asajj Ventress, so fascinating, just fascinating. The exclusive ATRT for the 501st is also available right now on Mattel Creations. Sorry, Hasbro Pulse, along with the glow-in-the-dark Ghost Copter and Ecto Glow Copter vehicle. I call it the Ghost. I call it the Ecto Copter, and Louis Tully, along with it looks like a banana ghost or something like that. Very cool to see that one. The exclusive Optimus Prime and Jazz combo in the cereal box with the Yode of Delicious Bowl of Energon. This was a lot of fun. Comes with the actual trailer, along with Optimus Prime and I think it is Missing Link Optimus Prime, if I'm not mistaken, and Jazz. So wonderful new 2-piece set. There's also from the first miniseries, the pyramid. I think it is the Pyramid of Doom episode for G.I. Joe. The Fatal Fluffies, which of course were these little fluffy guys, kind of like little gremlins, but they transformed into these gigantic demonic beasts to breathe fire and use electronic whips on a space station. Or was it Joe headquarters? I can't remember exactly. But yeah, these guys were just horrifying when we first saw them. They come with their own cereal box, which is a lot of fun. And the whistle is not included, which is sad. I wonder why not. Hopefully the whistle will be included with a future version of Zartan, in the future. This was really fun collectible if you guys are interested in that one. As I said earlier, Blaster along with the Press Professor X have been sold out. But there's also the Anakin 3-pack, which was recently made available again. The Mace Windu versus Darth Sidious. And this one is actually these are sold out already, and these are earlier editions. So the Transformers Generation Armada Nemesis Prime has already been sold out, along with the Fantastic Four Super Skrull. Yeah, these versions were already released earlier, but back in stock are the Transformers Void's Rival Autobot Jetfire 3-pack, along with the Dreadnoks Cold Slither Band Tour, which was the SDCC exclusive from last year. It's actually up for pre-order, so it's still in stock. And then, of course, Krang the Conqueror on his throne is sold out. The Droids Black Series S-Tap and Battle Droid is still available. And the Marvel Legends Sentinel is also available right now, along with other exclusives, including Darth Maul. Actually, Darth Maul is sold out as well. But along with the Vintage Collection Armorer Forge playset, that's sold out. But the Transformers Hearts of Steel Timeline Megatron and Timeline Bumblebee pack is still available. But yeah, as I mentioned earlier, convention exclusives are such that they have a sort of rarity about them. You know, you can only pick them up on certain times in certain places. And back in the day when San Diego Comic-Con, didn't have an online component to it, there was no direct sales from Mattel Creations or Hasbro Pulse, Mezco, or any of these other companies like, Jada or NECA, or any of these companies didn't have any sort of online component. It was not uncommon that you could only get these at San Diego Comic-Con, and that was where the rarity came from. So I put it to you guys, now that these things are actually available online at certain times, do you think that that's disingenuous of these companies to be able to offer them to people who have not paid for their ticket to go San Diego Comic-Con and partake in that exclusive opportunity? Or do you think it's actually fair game, that this is actually the way all collectors should be able to collect action figures, given fair chances to actually get these, regardless of whether they sell out or not, but at least given the opportunity to actually get these online, as well as being able to attend the convention and get them in person ahead of time? Let me know those comments in the chat, everybody. And of course, this brings up the same sort of conversation with Mattel Creations, in so much that Jimbro Skeletor, I'm not even sure if he's still on the system right now, but let's check out at least if there's. If not, I'll just bring him out. But yeah, there he is, Jimbro Skeletor. And this was definitely one of those crazy situations where Jimbro Skeletor, not only did he sell out at the convention multiple times over, every single day he sold out, but it was this added effect that it was part of a lottery system for San Diego Comic-Con 2026. And again, this pissed off a lot of people, including myself, and prevented a lot of people from being able to get this incredible figure. The relief, if you want to call it that, was that this figure was actually available for a very, very short amount of time online here at MattelCreations.com, and it's my understanding he sold out in minutes. Absolutely sold out in minutes. Probably from many of the attendees who wanted to get him at San Diego Comic-Con, but as well, a lot of fans who could not attend San Diego Comic-Con were also chomping at the bit to get this figure. He is freaking incredible. I can attest to that. I want to give another huge shout out to Mattel for giving me the opportunity to review this guy. He was provided as a sample to me a few days earlier from the convention, and I got to tell you, I'm humbled by the opportunity that Mattel gave me. And he is truly incredible. He comes with a whole bunch of different accessories, a gigantic weight stack dumbbell set, a whole bunch of free weights, along with, where is that? How come it's not coming up? So he's got a couple of free weights there, along with his own soft goods towel, and a pair of swappable hands. This guy is incredible. Like, seriously, the hood can come off, and it shows a brand new head sculpt. Well, not exactly brand new, but a slightly altered head sculpt with a headband on top. Just absolutely gorgeous. And he does come with the brand new head sculpt for Skeletor, which of course is a huge bonus. But again, I think it was $60 USD, if I'm not mistaken, since it's on the Canada listing right now. Yeah, sorry, $50 USD, but never had a chance. Didn't have a chance at the convention, and barely had a chance online. It was absolutely ridiculous. You either had an appointment to get him at the convention, or you didn't, and you never got a sniff at him, because even the line for general attendance, they never saw it. Never saw it. I tried a couple of times. Did not ever have a chance to get Jimbro Skeletor. Congratulations to anybody who got this guy at the convention or online. This one was definitely one which a lot of people are still chopping at the bit to get him. And again, begs the question: is this idea of false scarcity? Is this the idea of exclusives something which we should continue? Because again, like it or not, this is lucrative for many of the companies out there, but it does tend to piss off fans. That is definitely something that does happen with this type of exclusivity. And do you guys appreciate the fact that they at least put it online for other people to get a chance of picking this up, whether or not you went to the convention? Or do you think that it's kind of like it's supposed to be an SDCC exclusive, and that means that traditionally that means that only the attendees should be able to get it? So what are your thoughts on that? Let me know those in the comment section below and the chat, because I really want to know what you guys think about this, because I'm fascinated by this. The idea of this false scarcity. And I have a treat for you guys, because shortly thereafter, another Skeletor figure had the exact same reaction, and I am blown away at how that ended up being, and something I wanted to bring up a little later in the show. So absolutely just freaking bonkers, just absolutely nuts. Making it Silva, dude. Put some dashes in your name, brother. I'm always embarrassing myself to the nth degree when I'm trying to figure out people's names. But Making it Silva, good to see. I'm making it, baby. That's right, bro. You're making it. Lawson Wallace, as someone who has done action figure packaging art, not for Mattel but for Boss Eye Studios, dude, freaking incredible. Thank you, Lawson. We got to meet up, Lawson. Like, I hope you're coming to Motu Fest. That'll be awesome. Appreciate the kind shout out of packaging artists. Dude, I love packaging, because I'm in the same field. I'm in graphic design. I've done packaging design myself. I don't illustrate, sadly, but I'm always in love with packaging. It's one of my first loves. I am, of course, a graphic designer by trade, so I always shout out whenever I can. My fellow designers and artists out there. You guys are just doing chef's kiss. Just an amazing work. Incredible. Making itself where's the chair, bro? I know, right? Where is that chair? Like, Bruno, I know this is very niche, but it's my favorite G.I. Joe episode, so I had to get it. Dude, it was a complete mindfuck. Complete. As a kid, lost my, especially when his family started melting, I was like, oh my God, just crazy. They said it like, Springfield, better watch out, Mountie Burns. Better watch out. Like, Bruno, making it exactly. They show it and they don't include it. Totally whack. Yeah, man, just crazy. Dad's bedtime stories. Never forget Transformers G1. Give us the Socialist Democratic Federated Republic of Karbambia. Wow, there's a mouthful. The Socialist Democratic Federated Republic of Karbambia. Jeez Louise. I totally forgot about that. Mike Bruno, you can get the chair from Red Atlas Creations, 3D printed, I think, very reasonable priced at like $12. Sweet. Making it Silva, good to know. Lost in Wallace, I pre-ordered the Fatal Fluffy. I wanted 2, but the higher prices means that I have to cut back on things. Hobby has become very, very expensive, and I'm going to touch on that a little later, but we are going to get to the unboxing, so let's see where that leads. Mike Bruno, I heard about the other day from one of the many guys we watch. I think I'm going to get one. Sweet. The chair, that is. Lost and Lost. I think it's fair game because San Diego Comic-Con goers have a chance to get the figures firsthand, while collectors have to wait a few weeks. There's an interesting insight on that. Mike Bruno, tickets for SDCC are so hard to come by. Years ago, it was tough to even get an exclusive at the con. Having the allotment for online purchases, I think, is fair. Again, both of you guys make great points. Mike Bruno, that said, Mattel blew it with Jim Skeletor. They should have made more for this figure. I don't think they expected the response that they got, which was insane. Absolutely freaking bonkers. I mean, this guy. I mean, you can get one of their cards. It was at the show, which was a lot of fun. I appreciate that they're reading those out. But yeah, this guy is just so sought after right now. It's just honestly ridiculous. Like seriously, I've never seen the type of response that this guy invoked is just ridiculous. Just absolutely bonkers. Dave Sinelli. Jim Skeletor said to take a lap. Yo, Joe C, what's going on, yo, Joe? Good to see you, brother. Yo, SDCC Hall. We're getting to it. Making it Silva. I got 5. He got 5. Jeez Louise, dude. Don't be flipping those too hard, okay? I got none. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. That really sucks. Nah, I got nothing. Just kidding. There you go. Yo, Jesse, I got the Date Night Skeletor. Nice. Which, of course, is what we're going to talk about right now. Marbeer 17. Luckily, I could grab one Jim Skeletor and one Hot Wheels Stranger Things card. Nice. You're fast on the draw, bro. You're fast on the draw. Dad's Bedtime Stories. I didn't go to SDCC, but I did get a Jim Skeletor online. Congratulations, dude. That's awesome. Crush your workout, then crush your enemies. No. Crush your workout, then crush your enemies. I love it, dude. I love it. Dad's Bedtime Stories. Dave Sinelli, Jim Skeletor, Mega J, get down and give me 20. Dear God, no. Machu Toys in the house, guys. Even though already, please check out Machu Toy. Part of the Between Two Sentinels. Of course, him and Jay are doing some amazing work. Wonderful toy photography, and of course, just absolute wonderful toy reviews and toy guys. Definitely check them out and follow them on their Instagram pages. Just absolutely bonkers. Didn't get a chance to see Machu this year, which was strange. Usually we bump into each other, but always great to see Machu. Guys, please subscribe to Machu Toys. Good to see you, brother. 1/10. It's already hard to get tickets, so vendors shouldn't make it so hard to get an exclusive. You should have enough for attendees. Yes, I 100% agree. 100%. Machu, that Jim Skeletor was the only con exclusive I wanted that I did not get. Crap. Dude, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. It's just insane. Brick Sunday, what's going on, Brick? Brick, if you want to join me, I'll send you a link. Let me know if you're interested. Holy Machu. All the Pinoys are in the same place, man. All the Pinoys are in the house. Gotta love it. Let me see. I'll send the invite to Brick. I know he likes his late nights just like me. Let me just send an invite really quick. Erwin, do you want to join? Just make it a Pinoy sandwich here. Let's see here. Brick. Let's see here. There we go. We'll make it an all Pinoy night. I'm just kidding. Everybody's saying hi to Brick and Machu. Good to see you guys. Yo, Kuya Brick. Everyone, Papa. What about Jim Bro Dolph? Yes, that would be awesome, right? Like seriously, I definitely want to see that. That'll be sick. Does that mean we're on a true Pinoy because Daylight Time is on Overland Radio? Basically, right? It's time for some longanisa. It's time for some good eats right now. It's freaking crazy. It'll be great to see you guys, and of course, love you guys. Thank you guys. Definitely, guys. If you haven't already, please check out Brick Something. Wonderful news. Needless Toy Ephemia. I think I'm saying that right. Great show. Definitely check out his show. And of course, like I said, check out Machu Toy on Instagram and YouTube for Between Two Sentinels. And definitely check out Erwin Papa's work. These guys are doing incredible. I wish I was as talented as half these guys. Seriously, I really do wish that. 100%. I really wish that I had some sort of talent. I am totally talentless when it comes to that. Pasensya mo, Canton. Okay, all right, no problem, bro. Pasensya na. Okay, no worries. Thank you very much. Let's do it again soon. I'm a year older yesterday, brother. Happy birthday, bro. And about to do some Avatar airbending gaming with the kiddos. God, I love that fighting game. I'm going to have to do it some more. But seriously, it's been a minute soon. Absolutely, brother. Good to see you, buddy. Dave Sinelli, Toy Sorceress, only CP collector with Motu figures that bungee jump. And Machu, Brick, my Spartacus core doesn't light up. No! Oh, my goodness. Crazy. Crazy. Well, my kapabayan, please join me if you're interested. Would love to see you guys. It would be so much fun. Russell, TH35, off to bed. Yeah, we'll check the rest of the stream tomorrow. Thank you, Russell. Good to see you, brother. It was awesome to have you here tonight. Thank you for joining. And, of course, everybody who came to Motuniverse, thank you so much for making it so special. Without further ado, let's get on with this unboxing. Let me go grab two of the other packages that I picked up because this big one here is just, it's huge. So we're going to save that for last. But I did want to show the other two packages that did show up. We got two more. So we're going to show those off. And then I wanted to take a little bit of time to show off this Hexastack package that I got from my good friend Travis. This is awesome, and it's definitely going to be showcased at Motuniverse 2026. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you guys don't know about Hexastack, they are wonderful display stands that you can use for any types of action figures so they don't fall over on your shelf. And they have multiple different configurations, and we can take a look at some of them today. So we're going to take a look at that for Hexastack right now. So let me take a look at that. So all right, so let's get to this, guys. Let's see what we got here. All right, first one is actually from. It's actually this is actually something that's gone to multiple hands, basically, in order to get to me. And I'm very, very grateful for this because honestly, if it wasn't for the help of the community, of good friends in the community, these things would not be possible in many, many different ways. So yeah, I did want to give a huge shout out to my good friend Frankie Rivera for this package because he literally made this happen. I missed out on the first round of these, and luckily they have since gone back up for pre-order. So anybody who's interested in one of these, they should be able to get it. But huge shout out to Frankie Rivera for sending me this. It was amazing that I was able to actually get my hands on an early version of this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open this up. So we'll take our trusty knife, and we shall get on with the unboxing. So here we go. All right. And from Frankie Rivera and his Big Bad Toy Store. See? Big Bad Toy Store. Shelf Love 2026. I love it. We received, drumroll please, the Master of the Universe Chronicles Dream Date Skeletor. Yes. Freaking awesome. Got my hands on this. Thanks to Frankie Rivera. Frankie, thank you so much, brother. Obviously, this was very sought after. Sold out in after a very soft, announced. No announcement actually, really. It was just pretty much posted up on Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, and sold out within hours. Like, it was absolutely crazy. When people figured out that it was actually there, he was gone in a few hours. It was nuts. Luckily, they have since reopened up pre-orders, and people are going to be able to get this in their collections. But in the meantime, let's just do a quick unboxing so I can show you guys what this guy looks like in the package. Now, a bunch of people have already reviewed him, so I'm pretty sure you're not going to have a hard time finding out some of the details about this guy. But just because we have him, why not have a quick look at Dream Date Skeletor? So here we go, coming out of the box, and there he is. There is Dream Date Skeletor. I am the date you've always dreamed of in your nightmares. There he is. He's got soft goods. Look very nice, actually. They really do. He's got that staff, that Havoc staff, but it's more of a pimp staff. He's got some swappable hands, and of course, the really big feature here is Little Panther, right there. Little Panther. Look at that guy. Holy crap, the green eyes. You gotta love it. Yes. Now, the other thing about this guy, which of course we have to bring up because we've been talking about it for a little while now. I mean, false scarcity, number one. This is supposed to be a regular. He's not an SDCC exclusive, as far as I know. He is not an SDCC exclusive. Yet, he was priced at $60 freaking dollars, which is actually $10 more than Jim Bro Skeletor. What? He doesn't come with half of what Jim Bro Skeletor comes with. This is crazy. Like, let me know what your thoughts are about this character. First of all, why the heck is he $60? He's in a regular Master Universe Chronicles packaging. He has very few accessories, save the soft goods, which I understand. Soft goods can be expensive, but $60 expensive compared to $24 Chronicles? Am I right? $28 Chronicles? I don't know. That's isn't that like double the price? That is crazy. The back art is really nice, as you can see here. Again, huge shout out to all the artists who worked on this. And there's some Easter eggs in the back. You can actually see him dragging Prince Adam out of the club, or out of the restaurant, by his hair. Like, that's kind of messed up, I got to tell you. Dream Date my butt. More like Nightmare Date. That's crazy. And in the background, you can actually see Snake Mountain. That's nuts. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And you can see there, you can take the soft goods off. And you can see him petting Panther there. Just some really cool stuff here. And on the other side, you do see Skeletor and Panther sharing a moment. Beautiful. Dressed for destruction. You gotta love it. And Panther. Love it. Oh, so dapper. If looks could kill, man. If fashion could kill, this guy would be murdering it all over the place. Absolute murder. Yep, Snake Mountain. And all the dreams of the date. Very, very cool. So, fortunate enough to get this. Huge shout out to Frankie Rivera for the hookup. Freaking Dream Date Skeletor, guys. Okay. Next. Let's put this back. So guys, let me know what your thoughts are about Dream Date Skeletor. Why is he? Does anybody know why he's $60? I'm fascinated. I would be fascinated to find out why this guy is worth $60. And of course, I paid it anyway. Yes, I admit it. I did pay for this $60. My God, plus shipping. Which, okay, shipping's only like $10 for flat rate shipping, but still 60. It's still still shipping. Let's not forget it. Shipping is shipping. Let's not forget that. All right. Then we got this little beauty. What do you guys think this is? This little beauty. I think some of you probably already know what we're working on a theme here, guys. We're working on a theme. But what do you guys think this little beauty is? I'll give you a hint. It's from Mondo. Mondo. It's from Mondo. Actually, you know what? Let's answer some questions here really quick. Dave Sinelli, hoping of the box before I shoot Kevin Spacey. Oh, what's going on? Carlos is in the house. Carlos, do you want to join me? I'll send you the link. Because Carlos and my good friend, our good friend JP, they are on the precipice of their Kickstarter. It's going to be freaking glorious. So guys, definitely, if you haven't heard about it already, From the Realm is definitely something you should be keeping an eye on. Robo did a small shout out this morning, so definitely you should definitely check it out. Carlos and we were stuck on a plane for a while. It was hilarious. That was fun. It was a really good time. And you know what? I'll send a message to JP just in case. Maybe he's up. Let's see if JP is up. Let's see what he's got to say. All right. Carlos, if you want to join, please do. Drew Chase, hey, Drew, what's going on, brother? Truly outrageous. Absolutely. Brick something. Yeah, I don't get the pricing on the date night thing. I'm at a loss. I'm at an absolute loss. Motu Prince, what's going on, Miguel? Good to see you. Is the Stone Cat that sells the overpriced threshold? I know. It's crazy. It really is crazy. Brick something's calling out Carlos. What's up, Brick? What's up, Carlos? Tube Top, awesome suit. Just beautiful, right? Motu Prince, the price doesn't really make sense, but the soft goods feel nice. Yeah, that's always a good thing. I wish, but are they $60 nice? Dad's bedtime stories. I don't know. To me, soft goods of the 6-inch scale never look right. Overly baggy and padded. It's hard. It is hard to get right. Like Bruno, Mattel would just justify that ridiculous price because of the soft goods. It's kind of crazy. It really is. Skeletor's 1/12 is it is, and maybe it comes with a bachelor's degree. Erwin Papa's laughing at that one for sure. From the Realm, yes. And here we are. From the Realm is awesome. Huge shout out to Terrence. Of course, good to see you, brother. Coming to the con next year, to a con near you soon. Absolutely. From the Realm is coming to a con. Of course. Huge shout out to Terrence, who's going to be at MotuFest in a little over a month. We're going to see him there as well. It's going to be a grand old time. Huge shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Guys, if you haven't already, please follow Terrence. Next Toy. He's definitely helping. He's definitely helping so many different creators. Creative Realms Studios right now. They're going to be at MotuFest and showcasing a lot of not showcasing. Sorry, they're going to be walking the floor and basically telling everybody about different independent toys, including El Dragoon and From the Realm. It's going to be a lot of fun. Dad's bent up prices. The prices due to the absolute aura farming that he does. Show him to your lady and see what happens. I know, right? Take her away from you, 100%. All right. So, Dream Day Skeletor, and now something from Mondo. Mondo. All right, let's open this up and see what Mondo. What came in the mail from Mondo. All right, here we go. I think most of you already know what it is, based on the theme that I'm going with right now. But might as well confirm your suspicions. I think it's probably for the best. All right, here we go. So, from Mondo, and again, set your eyes to stun. I love that from Bart Simpson. Set your eyes to stun. And here we go. So it is. Oh my god. Oh, there he is. There he is. The Lord of Destruction, Skeletor. Oh my god. Just wonderful box art. Woo-hoo-hoo. Mondo 1/12 scale Skeletor from the Master Universe 2000X collection. Man, Mondo is killing it with this line. Holy crap. Hugely excited to be able to get this guy into my collection, along with Clawful and He-Man. I mean, these guys are just absolutely stunning. Let me see what I can do here. It's always a bit of a misnomer whenever I try to open one of these guys, because you can't see anything from the packaging artwork, like through the looking glass. It's hard to see. It's hard to see everything, but we'll get him out, see what he looks like. Because why not, right? All right. We open him up. And there's no flap. What? Are you serious? Usually they have a flap. Really? Damn it. Didn't He-Man come with a flap? Fap. Anyway, he's definitely worth fapping over. 100%. Ha! See what I did there? But yeah, there's no fap. There's no flap. Damn it. I wanted to fap. Didn't He-Man come with a flap? Hold on. Check here. No, He-Man didn't come with a flap either. What the hell? Oh well. Damn it. I don't know why, but I thought they came with a flap. You know, I'm fapping off to this anyway. Anyway. Damn it. Looks like I was wrong. But Skeletor, Lord of Destruction. Got a little bit of a nick here. Looks like it got flattened at the top. A little bit. But loving this guy. Holy crap. That's awesome. All right. Terrence, follow Creative Realms to keep up with the newest indie toys coming your way. Absolutely. Can't wait to see you at MotoS. You too, brother. Dad's Bedtime Stories, $29.40. Mondo stuff looks amazing, but too rich for my blood. Yeah, but it gets even worse. I mean, have you seen the secondary market prices on these things? Absolutely bonkers. Absolutely freaking bonkers. Which does lead, again, to another question. Like, do you collect for value or do you collect for love? Do you collect for love or do you collect for value? Let me know that in the comment section below. I would be fascinated to find out your answer. I'm always fascinated by any answers that I actually get to my questions. All right. Yo, Joe C. Mondo stuff looks amazing, but what? Hold on. What happened there? I got the Mondo SDCC Ghostbusters set. Nice. That is freaking awesome, dude. Can't help have flapping with the Panther. Right? Hold on. By the way, congratulations to anybody who picked up the Panther SDCC Flocked Edition. That thing's going for a really pretty penny right now. Oh my god. That thing is just like going for buku bucks. If anybody got that one. That's truly outrageous. Gem. Gem is truly outrageous. Truly outrageous. The music's contagious, outrageous. Gem is her name, no one else is the same. Gem is her name. I like the songs of Gem. Gem's songs were awesome. It's definitely 100% the case. Gem's songs were freaking awesome. They were real songs. those of you who didn't know, the actual voice actor for Jem, the singing voice of Jem was actually at the show at SDCC. Skeletor, everybody, 1/12 scale from Mondo, Mondo e Mondo. That is not going to hold. Let's see if this will hold. I don't think it will. There we go. It might not hold. It's because of the divot. There we go. Okay. Yo, Josie, I want the Mondo Snake dudes. There he is.
Yo, what's up?
What's going on, Carlos? Holy crap! I was sweating, bro.
Why? You're in Canada, dude. You're not supposed to be sweating.
Right. It's freaking crazy. How's it going, Carlos? How you been? How you been, brother?
Everything is good, man. Busy as well, but awesome.
So I heard Robo yapping about From the Realm. Congratulations.
Oh yeah, totally, man. I'm so happy. I'm really thankful, dude, because he's always really supportive with us, man. Like he's a good friend.
I really appreciate Robo. We always get along. I hope that I'm going to ask him if he can give a shout out for Flipor. It's been a bit of an issue in the past, but hopefully he'll give us a bit of time. But I'm really excited about From the Realm. How have things been going with that? Have you guys Kickstarter's ready to go? What's been going on with From the Realm?
Oh, we're pretty much ready. We're in the last I think adjustments for the Kickstarter and how we're gonna offer or what we're gonna offer and everything. But I think we're fine. JP's doing some stuff. I'm doing some stuff. I'm setting up like some of the live and interviews and stuff like that after the Kickstarter get live. I mean, so far we have a Brick. We're gonna be at Brick something. I need to talk to some people tomorrow to set it up because I'm leaving to Europe during when the Kickstarter is gonna be live. I'm gonna be in Europe with my family. So wow. Yeah, so I need to I may need to take my computer and stuff like that to Europe to be in touch with people and stuff like that if I need to go to a live or something like that. But yeah, so far we're pressing the gas, man. We're in the last days before the Kickstarter goes live.
That's awesome, dude.
But really exciting, really exciting. Kind of overwhelming, exciting, scary. It's like a bunch of stuff at the same time, but most likely exciting. Really, really exciting.
That's incredible. That is amazing. I'm so happy for you guys. The fact that everything was approved and you guys are really ready to go. It's going to be freaking awesome. I'm very, 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 very excited.
Thank you so much. And I mean, you're always being super supportive with us, man. Like you're part of our family. I mean, you're my brother. We share so much time together. I know this year has been really crazy for both of us, busy independently. And yeah, but everything is good. I know you're busy with your stuff, with your convention, with all your projects and stuff like that. And me on the other side, I mean, my job, my daughter's dance, I mean, the Kickstarter, the YouTube channel, the Instagram is wild, dude. It's crazy, but that's life, right? But at the end of the day, it's like I said, not forgetting who are your friends, who are your family, who are your, the people who always supported you since day one. And that to me is more important than anything else. Like you, Danny, you guys are awesome. You guys, they're always there for us, for me. And I'm thankful for that, for having people like you next to me.
Yeah. The feelings mutual, Carlos. And spending 10 hours on a plane with you was a lot of fun.
That was crazy, dude. Dude, at what time you guys arrived to Canada?
Well, after we connected, after we parted ways at the airport. I think it was another for you. You had to run. You only had a half an hour to get to your connecting flight, right? So
yeah,
we took the tram to our destination, but we were sitting around for another. I think it was 4 hours before we got another. It was only a 1 hour flight from Detroit back home, so
wow.
it wasn't that long. The flight wasn't long. It was just waiting around, for the next
4 hours. That was wild. Well, bro, we leave. So we departure San Diego at 10:20, something like that.
Around that time.
10:20. So, and I arrive at Fort Lauderdale at 10:30 a.m.
24. That's 12
12
hours.
hours.
12 hours. Wow.
12 hours.
Yeah, about the same. I think we were.
I was dead, Jay.
Yeah.
Like because like in the morning, I mean, thankfully I didn't need to go to the office, to the clinic, but at like in the afternoon, like Mondays are super busy for us.
Yeah.
So my wife told me, like, listen, I'm gonna give you the chance not to coming in the morning, but in the afternoon we need you. And
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty much the one who takes pretty much all the X-rays at the office. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty much like the X-ray tech for everything in the office. Or if something get messed up or something get damaged, I need to fix that. So I'm pretty much like the fixer guy there, like like the handyman in the office. So yeah, it's insane, especially because it was the week before the school start.
Yeah.
So everybody wants appointments at that time. So that was wild.
That's not.
I feel bad for my wife, and I'm thankful for her because she gave me the chance to go to SDCC. You got your Skeletor finally?
Yeah, it came in the mail. So I mean, Jim Bro came the week before, so I was very lucky. Thanks to Mattel.
Man,
But,
I'm such in a bad luck, dude. Like I couldn't get it on SDCC, and on top, I was in the line for Mezco at the time that the Skeletor went up, and I couldn't get it. So
I know it's crazy. I hope they do I hope they do another set.
I'm crossing my fingers they do like another run because man, I missed that one. But
He really is a good figure.
Doesn't matter. Like you can't get everything.
No, you can't, unfortunately. But yeah, let's. First of all, I'm glad you made it home, safely, and there were no problems.
Skeletor.
Yeah, you'll get one. You'll get one.
The one you have is the Mondo one, right? Right now.
I have the Mondo one, but I also got lucky. Frankie Rivera, a good friend of the channel, he also was able to sell me one of his Dream Date Skeletors, so I was able to get that too, right? But again, you already know that the Jim Bro Skeletor, we got that luckily from Mattel, and I'm so happy that I got this Mondo Skeletor. I mean, he's amazing. He's incredible.
Oh yeah, that figure. I'm non-stop taking pictures of that figure in my Instagram, and that the Dream Date Skeletor, I did a review already on my YouTube channel. The figure is really cool. It's really fun, but like you said, it's not $60 fun.
No.
I don't
know. It's ToyTuber prices.
Yeah. It is way too expensive. Actually, I hook up one of my best friends from Panama because he missed the first run on the Date Skeletor, and as soon as I finish my review, I send that figure to Panama to him because I knew I will get it later on because it's a regular release. It's not like an exclusive.
Exactly. I don't understand why he's $60. I just don't get it. It just makes no sense. Dad's bedtime stories. Both. I love the lines I collect, but I do like things like She-Ra Barbie for investment. Hopefully, the Barbie She-Ras have actually gone up in price, so it is something. Macho toys in the house. I collect for fun of it and photography. My investing goes to actual stocks. Smart man, very smart man. Aaron Papa, tell Eric Sosa to hurry up with those sculpts. You heard it here.
I know, right? I know.
You heard it here. Dave Sinelli, all the snake dudes are just bad news. That's right. Dave Sinelli, Brick Something giving the thumbs up. Collector Phil, I collect for the love of the art, both in 3D form, figures, toys, packaging. They're both equally important to me when deciding how to collect the franchise. That's awesome, dude. I love that. Moses Cortez, what's going on, my friend? Have you guys seen the movies? People have been making, they're getting a lot better. Cartoons turning into real life action movies. It is pretty crazy. I just watched Spider-Man over the weekend. I really enjoyed it. Made of it's hit $2 billion now already. It's crazy. It is a crazy, crazy film. Did you watch it yet, Carlos?
Yeah, it's awesome. I really like it.
It is nuts. It is
Hmm.
crazy. And it's pretty much guaranteed that there are going to be more Spider-Man films. And of course, excited about Doomsday. We'll see how that goes.
Oh my God, I think that one is gonna break the record.
It might. It just might. Dave Sanelli, newsflash: Dream Skeletor agrees to appear on the dating game. Mos Cortez, I meant iMovies. They're turning regular cartoon episodes into live actions. Oh, AI movies. They're turning regular cartoons into episodes of live action. It looks pretty crazy. I am worried about that. I saw JP Jorge. He posted a Silverhawks AI film for the opening sequence when they did the bios for each of the Silverhawks, and I was shocked. I mean, like, it was very, very good. It was very, very good. I don't know. We're very close to an AI film, I think, Carlos. I think that one has already been produced, so it's going to be interesting to see how far this goes.
Bro,
Um,
I saw like one film of I saw one. It was like a little clip of Warhammer and like the Emperor fighting with Horus in his final battle, whatever. Oh my God, I
yeah,
was in shock on how good it was.
that would be an interesting fight. I mean, obviously, the God Emperor, um, he's omnipotent, right? But now he's just a shell of his former self. You know, the whole lore behind
I think he's
40K.
coming back, right? Like
They
supposedly.
keep talking about that. They keep talking about how he's going to re-inhabit his body and stuff. But I don't know. It's always hard. It's like asking, it's like the lore of the second coming of Christ. You know what I mean? That kind of
Yeah,
idea, right? So
pretty
it's
much.
gonna be interesting to see how they finally play it out. But
By the way, are you going to Motu Fest?
yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Nice. So we're
Got
gonna
my
see each
hotel.
other there. We're gonna
Got my
see each
hotel
other.
booked. Danny's thinking about coming. We'll see how it goes.
Danny's going.
He's thinking about it. He's
Man, I'm excited to see in person finally my Auntie Eternia He-Man from Mondo.
right. I'm hoping to have stock that we can buy because I want to buy one. So I'm hoping that I'm
But
hoping
you
to
know
grab
that with your ticket you're able to buy one.
yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that I can grab one. So I'm probably going to end up buying a ticket and buying one right away. I think it's probably for the best.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take the risk because as far as I understand, like a little bird told me that there's like very like limited quantities left on
Yeah,
that one.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I think I'll go ahead and buy my ticket and also buy that one too. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, and I don't know. Maybe supposedly, I mean, we don't know yet. I'm assuming I want to see because if Mondo already showed the 2-pack at San Diego, and people were like talking about maybe
Yeah,
like
fire and ice. Yeah, I've
yeah,
heard.
maybe having that for sale during that Motu Fest.
I think
I
that's
don't
what's
know,
going to happen. They're probably going to put it up for pre-order timed edition. I hope. I hope it's a timed edition at Motu Fest, which would be nice.
kind
I
of like
mean,
Keldor
yeah, exactly. And I'm hoping it lasts for at least a week. That would be nice. And hopefully everyone has a chance to get them.
price.
Yep.
How much you think?
For the 2-pack, it's
Yeah,
going to be at least $202, like minimum, right? But it being an exclusive, I could see it 230. I could see.
regular figures are 115, correct? Pretty much.
The
Or
timed
time
editions,
edition. Time
yeah,
edition is 115.
115 for the timed editions. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I can see 230. 230 would make sense. Yeah. Gabriel Gautier, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Give
How's
us a thumbs
everything?
up. Moses Cortez, Robotech episodes created in AI. I'm seeing episodes now, original creations. Wow.
Yeah, I saw it.
Wow. Pablo Gonzalez. What's going on, Pablo? There he is.
Yo,
All the way
Panama
from
in the
Panama.
house.
There he is. What's going on? Good to see you, Pablo. We met Pablo at Toylanta, right? It was Toylanta? Or was it?
Legion's Con.
Oh, Legion's Con. That's right. It was Legion's Con. That's right. We saw Pablo at Legion's Con. It was awesome to see him there. All right, so Carlos, I'm going to open up this gigantic box that
Show.
that we packed. We packed this at San Diego because we couldn't actually bring it on the plane. There was no freaking way. So without further ado, everybody's been waiting on bated breath. Gabriel, thank you. I'm doing great. Hope you guys are doing the same. Thank you, Gabriel. Good to see you, brother. So, what was your favorite take home from San Diego, Carlos? What was your favorite take home?
My favorite pickup, I will say, that's a good question because actually I just bring, like, for my I bought a bunch of, now the Pablo is here. I bought more stuff for Pablo than for myself. And to be honest with you, I think out of all the exclusive I got, I think my favorite could be Invincible from Jada.
So which one?
Invincible from Jada.
Oh, the Invincible one, yeah.
Yeah. I think that one, and I think second, I will say is gonna be the Cursed Templar from Mythic Legions from Four Horsemen Studios.
Yeah. Did you pre-order the Skeleton Warriors?
No, not yet. Because I'm waiting on, I'm waiting on some releases from Joy Toys, so I'm not sure, like, yet how much money I'm gonna spend in the Skeleton Warriors.
Gotcha.
So that one, I will say second, the Mythic Legions, and then the third one I will say is gonna be the Professor X.
Yeah, that sold out. On
that was sold out. It was the first one, I think, was sold out in the after SDCC sale, right?
Yep. So that very, very quickly. I was shocked. I didn't think that out of all the SDCC exclusives, I didn't think that one would sell out.
Well, that one and another exclusive that was gone by like in maybe like in an hour was the My Little Pony stuff. I was like, oh my god, that thing. My Little Pony and the what's the name of the radio from Transformers?
A Blaster.
The Gem Blaster.
Yep.
By the way, I got also Dungeon Crawler Carl.
That is so cool.
As well. I have that. So cool. That was the other exclusive that I got also. Actually, he's not an exclusive. He's like a time exclusive because he's going to be available down the road.
Yeah, that was so cool. So I opened up the box, and the first thing out of the box that from my SDCC haul, let me just put this up.
Let's see.
Let's put it like this. Okay. So the first thing that I got from my haul was, and you know I've been hunting for this forever, Carlos. It is the 40-ounce drink sword from Masters of the Universe. I've been hunting for this. Like, it doesn't come to Canada, right? So because it never came to Canada, I've been hunting this sword for forever. So
you found it there?
Yeah, it was at AMCC, the AMCC booth. They had it.
How much?
I think it was $60.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but when I think about it, this is more expensive than what it was at the theater because at least at the theater you got the drink.
Well, fun fact: at the theater, when I bought mine, I got that, but I told the lady, like, listen, I want the sword, but don't put the drink on it.
You know, they'll do that for you. They'll do that for you.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying that it's actually cheaper at the theater because you get, or more value at the theater because you get the drink.
Oh yeah, totally.
All right, so I got the sword.
That's a huge sword, right?
It is massive. It is full size.
Mine is full size. Really close by, but it's massive, dude.
I'm very, very excited. I was hunting it for a while. So next thing out of the box.
I bet it's really expensive in the secondary market.
I think so too. It wouldn't surprise me. Any of those drinks and popcorn things?
They have like 2 castles.
Yeah. Well, they have 1 castle and 1 throne, I think.
No, it was two castles, two different castles.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So Target was having a blowout sale and it was pretty crazy because while Danny and I were at Target, he picked up the Scorpion.
Nice.
Yeah, the Cobra Desert Scorpion and Scorpion 25.
I will take that just because of the Scorpion.
Yeah, 2 of these.
Nice.
Very cool. Great pickup by Danny. You can see the damage on this one, right? So, yeah, very, very cool. Awesome to see these guys. I gotta get overwhelmed, right? Okay. All right. So I'm gonna show the Ross hauls and all that fun stuff.
Let's see
that I picked up.
So you pick up some stuff from Ross?
Yeah, we did. We picked up some stuff from Ross.
Man, Ross is always good.
Always. Ross is always crazy. All right, so let's go with this one here. So at Ross, I put a lot of these on my Instagram. So from Ross, we picked up a few things. Actually, before let me finish off with the Target hauls. So the Roton was on sale.
Roton. I was like,
this was on sale at Target too. This was crazy. It's like $18. It was like $10 or something. I can't remember exactly how much it was, but it was on clearance. So I had to get the Roton because up here it's really, really expensive. So I had to pick that one up.
That one is cool.
It's very cool. I could not pass that up. That was huge. And then another really cool pickup was Battle Cat. I mean, he was on massive clearance, so I had to pick up another Battle Cat. Anybody, you got to pick this. Like if it's still on sale at Target, grab him fast.
That's a great cat.
It is.
Like if
all the articulation is there.
Yeah, if you want to make him look a little bit more like high end, just give them like a black wash, and that's it.
That's all. Okay, and then a couple of last minute ones just before I get to the exclusives. So, good friend of the channel, Tom Breisky, he actually found a Man at Arms at Ross for me. So
nice.
I was very, very excited to be able to get this figure. I mean,
and that figure is not that old. It's kind of like new.
And it went to Ross for only $14.99.
Nice.
That's crazy. So huge shout out to Tom for getting me this figure. I was very, very excited to be able to get that.
That's a good figure.
It is. It's great. I'm trying to collect all the Vintage Collection figures. It's going to be hard because up here in Canada we just don't get them.
You have the Beastman?
Well, huge shout out to to Mike of the Tourney Royalty for gifting me the Wacky Wobbler from this is the 30th anniversary edition. So I was laughing my ass off when I saw this. This is a Funko product, so you know how much I love Funko. So really, really cool to see this 30th anniversary Beastman.
That's cool.
Hilarious. So much fun. Okay, let's get to the real stuff. But before that, I was always talking about this because I always wanted one, but I just couldn't bring myself to buy it because the price was just too expensive. But when I saw it at Ross, I just couldn't say no. So, Carlos, I was talking about the utility belt forever.
Oh my God.
Right? And of course, normally I wouldn't pick this up because again, my belt size is 6 times over. But I was like, are you kidding me? Half off. This is still listed at BBTS for $120, and we were able to pick this guy up for only $59.99.
Nice.
Like this was $120 on Ross. On Big Bad.
Wow.
Still listed, still on sale, $120.
Bro, let me tell you, like I found here so many deals on Ross.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Last time I found the McFarlane, the Batwing, like for I think it was like $50 or something like that.
No way. Really? The Batwing? That's crazy, bro. Next time, tell me if you find something more of those. That
bro, and I pass on that, to be honest, because I was
too big.
I was, yeah, I was like, there's no way. I don't collect like vehicles. It's like really hard for me because I don't have the space.
Yeah, yeah. All right, to start with the exclusive stuff. First thing on the box is the Skeletor towel that they were giving away at the Mattel booth.
I have that one.
We were lucky. These things disappeared so quickly.
I have that one. I have the pin.
Yes, I got the pin too. I was lucky. Somebody actually gave it to me. But guys, this towel, people were literally they were climbing over each other to get this towel. It's nuts. It's freaking crazy.
Yeah, so not that many people knew about that towel.
No, a lot of people didn't have no idea. So it was really cool to get that. Now, Danny went to SH Figure Arts and he picked up this really cool One Punch Man Robotech Garou.
Nice.
So really cool to see. Really cool that he was able to pick this guy up. Very cool. Comes with an extra effects piece, little extra face plate, right? But yeah, very cool that he was able to pick up Garou. Right, multiple hands.
That figure is really fun.
You know, Wolfang fists, everything about him. Very cool to be able to pick this guy up. So, One Punch Man, Amazing Yamaguchi. Garou. Very cool. And then Danny again went over to Bloki's and picked up one of these crazy Ninetales Naruto figure.
Oh my god.
This is crazy. Like I love what Bloki's does to get around the action figure license. Right? So you have to build this thing yourself, but essentially you're building an action figure.
Yeah.
Right? So this guy is
massive.
Sick. He is sick.
He's one of his enemies? I don't know.
This is Naruto.
Oh really? I don't know anything about Naruto, dude.
Well, this is Naruto. This is what Naruto's true form is. He is the Ninetales. That's the whole lore behind Naruto. He is.
So it's pretty much like Goku when he transformed into.
Yes, that kind of idea, right? Okay. That kind of idea. But he's a god. Like Naruto is actually a god. Like if you watch Naruto, sometimes you see toads, you see snakes, you see slugs, and this one is the Ninetales. He's one of the divine demons of that world.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, great stuff.
You always learn something new.
Yeah, always learn something. Always learning something. All right, and then we get to the big ones. So, thanks to a really good friend of the channel who got in line over at Hasbro for me, spent hours there just wasting time. I was able to get these because I wouldn't have been able to get them otherwise. I had no time. But some wonderful channel named The Badass Reviews was able to get me the Fatal Fluffies.
Bro, hey, that was hilarious. Like how I was able to get into line for that.
Carlos literally just snuck in line. He actually just got caught. He got caught in the line, didn't even realize he was in line.
I'm glad I was able to help. Like that was the funniest thing ever, right? Because I was just like in this big pile of people waiting, and I was walking and I was passing by and I was like, why they're not moving?
Yeah.
And one guy that was in front of me, was behind me, he pushed me in.
Yeah. He goes, go, get in.
And I was like, what's going on? And he's like, the Hasbro line is open. Bro. That was wild.
Well, because of that guy and because of Carlos, I was able to get the Fatal Furious. It was crazy.
Can I see it in the front? Let me see something.
Yeah.
It's like, let me see. Okay, nice. So is the pearlescent type of plastic on the metal stuff? I'm wondering.
I think so. You know where it has the swirls? Let me check. I think it's.
You can see it.
Yeah, it's the same one.
Okay.
Actually, no. There aren't any swirls. No, it is. It's the same one. Yeah, it's the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, because I was wondering. I was like not sure.
Yeah.
So I got a question. I don't know anything about that episode.
Okay, it was part of the episode. I think the Dark Pyramid or the Pyramid of Doom. Somebody in the channel is going to tell you. But it was the first or second miniseries for the Real American Hero. And what happens is Cobra sends a package to Joe headquarters, and it's full of these little guys, these little gremlin guys, right?
The little
so
one.
it's full of these little guys here, right? And Zartan, in disguise, he basically, there's a note from Cobra Commander, right there, and it basically says that he hopes you enjoy blah blah blah, and then Zartan, who's in disguise, takes a whistle, blows the whistle, and they all transform into these gigantic.
Are you serious? It's kind of like the Gremlins.
Yeah, which is why I think that's the joke, right? Because that's why they have that, because they don't eat anything. the cereal is too funny, but I think it's part of the joke.
Oh my
that they're the Fatal Flurries.
But that's a big figure.
He's huge, massive, right? And then Carlos, being so nice, also was able to pick up.
Man, I got you a bunch of stuff there, like
a bunch of stuff.
3 or 4 stuff. I don't remember.
He was able to pick up. There's no place like Springfield, so I talked about this earlier in the show, and this is still available at Hasbro Pulse. Same thing with the Fatal Furies. So very, very cool. But thank you.
It's so wild because how that works. Because when I was at the times that I passed by Hasbro, the only ones that were not sold out were the Joes.
Yep. It's pretty crazy. They eventually did sell out, but I think they always make extra stock because they know that Joes sell. So,
and the last day, I believe, they were pretty much sold out on everything. The only I think exclusive that they had there was the Spider-Man 2-pack, or 3-pack, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. That was the only thing left.
Yeah, it's fun fact, dude. Like, I was in the line when I was about to buy your stuff, and a person approached me from the outside of the line, and he's like, "Hey, can you buy me the Star Wars, the Walker, that thing?" And I was like, "Sure, I can do that for you." And he's like, "Oh, thank you so much." So I kind of like did my good deed that day with that guy because he was like outside of the line.
That's good karma, bro.
Yeah,
that's good karma. That's how you get good karma.
That's how life works. You need to be good with people,
dude. That is the way life should be. Life should always be full of good karma.
I totally forgot. I also got the Ringmaster from Four Horsemen Studios, the collab between Four Horsemen Studios and Icon Heroes.
Yeah, that was a good one too. And the last thing that a very nice man named Carlos got me was the out of stock Professor X.
Oh my god, that figure! That figure is really cool. To be honest,
it's really neat. Yeah, it's so cool. I wish I could show it to you, but it's taped together.
No, I have. Let me bring it for people to see it.
This is a great figure, honestly. Completely sold out now. Like, I'm actually pretty shocked. Regardless, like, pretty crazy. Pretty freaking crazy.
Here. This is for people to see what's going on.
Yep. Beautiful. Amazing. Oh, wrong one. Hey, where are you going? There it is. Amazing.
It is really cool because actually you can take the computer off here, and these things right here, you can replace them. You just slide them out and you replace them for the other piece that has the thrusters, and that's really cool. And I like the base, a translucent base.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's really cool. I mean, the only thing that to me kind of like we're missing is, remember the old one from the comic version that has like the little blanket for him?
Yeah, that's true.
that's kind of like missing. But the actual professor, and this is something that people don't know, like the actual professor, because people are saying that professor is like a totally like reuse of the old one. No, this is a totally new professor.
Mm-hmm.
Like
It has to be.
The legs are different.
Yeah.
It's pinless. The arms are different. The head is different. I think the only thing that is the same is, I believe, the inner body. That's it.
Yeah.
Just the torso, but the rest is all new.
Yeah, because it has to be more simplified. It has to be, very simple. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
And some cool guy named Carlos got that for me.
Some what?
Some cool guy named Carlos got that for me.
Hey, you're welcome, dude. It's sold out now.
I know it's sold out now. It's crazy. And one more that I forgot. Danny picked up T-Hawk from Jada.
From Jada. That was actually a first release of the figure.
It's hard to get him now. He's very hard to get. So Danny made a really good decision on this one.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. And that's it. That is everything that I got from San Diego Comic-Con between me and Danny. It was a crazy haul.
You didn't got the Invincible?
I did, but that came with me, right? So,
okay.
So hold on. All right, fine. If you want to see the rest of it, I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Jay is showing off.
So for the last few things that we took home.
Oh, that's the Jada bag,
right? We took the Jada bag. We took the whole thing with us. So.
Actually, you were in line for Jada when I pick up the Hasbro stuff for you.
Yeah, that's how it worked.
Yeah, I remember.
That's how it worked. And then I ended up getting, we ended up getting one for JP too. So JP
exactly one Invincible.
Yeah.
Actually, I believe I have here in the baggie for him. Look, I still have the baggie for JP.
Boy.
And this is what I got for him, actually.
Yeah.
Because I didn't see him yet. I got the Lionel.
There we go.
With the advertising here.
Yep.
That people were thinking was a sticker. No, it's not a sticker. No, it's a sleeve cover.
It's just a sleeve, yeah.
Yeah. And this is Invincible.
Nice. There it is. Yep.
This is Invincible. And he wanted the exclusive pin from Mondo for Doctor Doom.
Nice.
That is like kind of like a blind box. And I got him.
That's hard to get. That was hard to get.
This is really hard to get, and I got really him this.
Beautiful. Nice.
So yeah,
good stuff. JP's got good friends.
Bro, I help more people than what I got for myself.
That's right.
To be honest with you.
Absolutely.
Like it was, and I got for Blake. You have no idea how many things I got for Blake. And I chipped that from there, from San Diego to him.
So last few pieces, I got the You Lose head pack. So,
sold out.
Sold out. All these heads.
That's one of the hot items for the convention.
It was crazy.
Hot ticket.
Hot ticket.
Yep.
Definitely happy to get that. And then Target, I picked up 2 of my favorite Man-E-Faces from the sketchbook series. Very happy.
I got a question. Why those colors?
He's supposed to be like an Egyptian, type of idea, right? So, very, very cool. Really appreciate that one. And again, clearance. So this was, I think it was only like $5, like $5 or $6.
Still a bunch on my Target.
That's awesome.
That one and the new Skeletor as well.
Yep. Of course, Invincible. There it is. This one's going stupid money on eBay. It's just stupid money. It's crazy. And my good friend Alex got me Beastman from
Nice.
Vintage Collection.
Yeah, that's the one I was asking you.
Yeah. Again, this was I think this was another Ross. I think
Could
it was
be.
another Ross.
I know they're like originally they're from Walmart.
Yeah. So happy to get that. Really got my Vintage Collection off to a good start. And then from Mike, I got this from Mike a long time ago, but I finally picked it up from him. The Mandora Evil Chaser. I've been waiting for this for a long time.
The biker girl.
Yeah, I've been waiting for it.
She's like a police officer, right?
Yeah, she's intergalactic police officer. So very happy to get that. And finally, this one was a while ago, but yeah, my good friend Wondar 10 gifted me this, which I thought was incredible. I was very, very excited to get this. He actually gifted me
nice.
a custom Wondar figure on card.
Wow.
Yeah, very, very excited to get this. Huge shout out to Wondar. So there it is. And we didn't even see each other. That's what's really sad. We didn't even see each other. It's too bad. Thank you, Wondar. Appreciate it, bro. Seriously, that's awesome. Love that. So yeah, that's everything, Carlos. That was my whole haul for San Diego Comic-Con 2026.
Nice.
So your favorite was the Invincible?
I think my favorite is Invincible, and after Invincible, let me see. Let me grab it here. So this is pretty much all what I got from San Diego for myself. So this is Dungeon Crawler.
Oh God! You know, people are so excited about Dungeon. I'm excited about Dungeon Crawler. Was he an exclusive?
No, they have an exclusive. The exclusive was like bloody version.
Oh, okay.
I got the regular version, which it was like almost sold out every day as well. But it's kind of cool. It comes with 2 interchangeable heads. The cat is like magnetized. I think the name is Donut. And you can actually take the glove out.
Wow.
Interchangeable hands. I mean, yeah. I mean, basic articulation, but I mean, Playmates.
Yeah, Playmates. Cool. Like that's a really good figure for Playmates.
Yeah, and well, yeah, I show you already Professor X.
Yeah, Professor X.
Chair. This is the Mythic Legions one.
Nice. It looks good.
Yeah. It looks awesome. And, of course, Mark.
Oh, yeah. There he is. Invincible. He can't really be.
I really like this figure because I thought they would go the cheap route, like just by painting stuff.
Yeah.
But everything is sculpted. Like the bag is all sculpted. Like the rip here on the pants is sculpted. Everything is sculpted. So that's really awesome.
That is great.
Yeah. I mean, they reuse some parts, I guess, from the figure that regular release, which is like maybe like this leg, the bottom legs here, the body here.
Of course.
But I mean, it's awesome, dude. Like this figure is so great. I really like it. And the Ringmaster. Let me bring the Ringmaster. I totally forgot. Here's the Ringmaster without his clothes.
Oh, yeah, nice. Sweet.
Man, this figure is really sick. I love the colors.
That's awesome.
Super nice. And of course, I got the towel. I got the pin from Mattel. And oh, I need to shout out Mikey also. Let me show you. So Mike, Eternian Royalty, he got me this for my birthday. My birthday was, of course, October 2nd last year, but he had this for me since then.
Wow.
And he was waiting.
Wow. That is crazy, dude.
So this is such a great gift, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Because this figure is freaking insane expensive right now. Pretty much
that is a great gift.
Fine. So yeah,
that is an incredible gift, bro.
Yeah, I love it, and also John Emerald Knight.
Yeah, that was a surprise.
Yeah, John give me this Delta 17 action figure.
I'm so glad John was able to make it.
Oh yeah, that was awesome, dude. That was really, really cool. I mean, it was a great actually con, and of course we don't have yet the Mondo Keldor.
Not yet, but
not yet. That was the exclusive. That was the exclusive that I was most like excited about.
Yeah,
but yeah, that was online, and I can't wait for that figure to arrive, dude.
Oh yeah.
Like
that's the one we're all waiting for.
I'm really, really excited for that figure to arrive. But yeah, that was my whole pretty much from San Diego Comic Con. Pretty much Dungeon Carl, the Ringmaster, the Mythic Legions Templar, Professor Xavier, and Invincible. That's pretty much.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great Comic-Con. And yeah, I'm really excited that everything came through and we were all, got home safe. It was a crazy time to be at Comic-Con.
Oh my God!
But Carlos, congratulations on From the Realm.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, dude. What are you working like? Why don't you tell everybody a little bit more about From the Realm?
Well, I mean, From the Realm, guys, is the new Kickstarter. This is like a project from the amazing brain of JP, Jorge Peláez. He created this world. Actually, we were so lucky that Robo put us on the spot on his show. That's really, really humbling. And we're really thankful for that. We're pretty much like a month away from the Kickstarter to be live. It's gonna be a toy line, high-end action figures with soft goods, great articulation, great paint apps, based on creatures from different realms. The first wave, or the first chapter, how we're gonna call it, is called Chapter 1 From the Realm, Chapter 1, and it's going to be dedicated to vampires. I mean, we're going to have 2 base figures, 2 deluxe figures, and some surprises down the road with the tiers. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. We're really excited. We have a great team. Eric Sosa sculpting, doing all the greatness on the sculpting and engineering. We have Noah Pratt on the paint masters. And we have JP, who is the actually brain of the whole project, and me, that I'm like the bodyguard of everybody. Just kidding. But yeah, I mean, I'm really excited. We're really excited. This is a great project. This is a great opportunity to make dreams reality. Actually, we're collectors. We're trying to give you guys what we consider is the best for you and your collection, like something that we really like or want to have in our collections as horror and creatures fans. So stay tuned, because From the Realm is coming on mid-September. We're gonna be live, so check us out. Go subscribe to Kickstarter, put your email so you have all the notifications and stuff like that. So it's gonna be great. It's going to be awesome, and we hope for all the support from the community.
Congratulations, guys, for From the Realm. I think it's looking like an incredible project. I can't wait to see how it turns out. And guys, please head over to From the Realm. Definitely give them a like and a follow. And of course, as you guys know, Robo is endorsing it. And again, Robo don't know. If you guys don't know, that's Robo don't know. And of course, vampires first off, and after that, multiple.
Oh yeah, creatures. We have a bunch of good projects in mind, like zombies. You know, like if you like horror, if you like good horror, classic horror stuff, you're gonna love From the Realm. Trust me.
Very excited to see this coming to reality. So, guys, definitely one other thing, head over to the Kickstarter for From the Realm. Where is it? Head over to Kickstarter From the Realm. Give them a like and a follow. 223 followers already. You guys definitely want to support this project because it's one of those projects that doesn't come around very often. And right now, the sculpts and everything about it is looking absolutely beautiful. Really excited about this. The other project, which I'm very, very excited about, is definitely Hexastack. And Carlos, I got a review sample from Hexastack. And I wanted to take a quick look at it, and show people why it's such a really such a great way to display your action figures, because they have these foot pegs which fit on any action figure, and that's really what really attracted me towards this line. So
they're like slides. That's awesome.
They just slide right on. They don't damage your figures, right? And they come in multiple sizes. And they even have internal storage, so the stacks actually act as internal storage for your accessories, right? So that's the really big thing about this, and I'm really excited about that. So I want to take a minute and have a look, Carlos, at this Hexastack set that was sent to me by Travis. So let's have a look. Yeah.
That's really interesting. I think that will be great for my Joy Toy action figures.
Yeah, brother. It's definitely a great starter kit. So let's see what Hexastack sent me. So let's open this up. And let's see what we got, Carlos.
Yeah, those razors are awesome because that gives you more perspective in your shelf.
Up upside down. All right, here we go. So, wonderful packaging. Comes with some styrofoam, and then the whole set. Oops.
That's the whole set?
Well, it's several different pieces. Okay. Now, this is their exclusive set for. Nice. I think this is what they're offering at as a pre-order at Motu Fest. So you have the green Castle Grayskull slides.
Oh, nice.
Stands. And you have the purple Snake Mountains stands.
Oh, that's great.
Right? Yeah, it's freaking awesome. So, whoops. So, comes with a sticker. Very cool. So, this is the top of the Hexastack with the holes, the little pegs.
Nice.
Branded, right? And the other one, of course, look at that. Look at the pattern.
Oh, they look incredible.
Yeah. Right? Like stone. That's amazing. And then the base. So the first base that's out of the box right now is the Castle Grayskull, and there's the pegs.
Oh, those are the pegs. Nice.
Yeah, those are the pegs, right? Branded Hexastack.
I love it.
Yeah, very nice. There's also a texture.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah,
you can see a nice texture there. It's beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And the pegs themselves, they're all branded as well. So you can see that this is the Type C peg for Masters of the Universe. Right? They're all branded Type C. So there are multiple types, one for 6-inch figures, one for 3 3/4 inch figures.
Oh, wow.
Right? So they have different types. So yeah, they thought like Travis has thought of everything really.
That's really awesome.
It is. Now here's the other thing. They have different levels. Look at that. So each base has a different height.
Nice.
Yeah.
And can you stack them on top of each other?
They can be stacked. That's the whole idea, right? So if you see?
Oh wow.
So if you want more height, you can stack them one on top of the other. There,
oh, that's really awesome, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's really cool.
Yeah. So then we get the purple set here. Look at that.
Nice.
These are beautiful. And again, they stack eventually. Hold on.
Man, you're struggling.
No, that's not that. There it is.
Right there. Perfect.
Right. Beautiful. Right. And then comes with instructions. I don't know why you need instructions, but it does come with your the you can scan in the QR code for the instructions.
Okay.
Or it comes with the actual Hexastack welcome letter.
Nice.
Right? See that? A tribute to Masters of the Universe. So, as Lifestyle Founder, I wanted to create something special for the community that's inspired us so much. From September 1st, 30th to 30th, so 1 month, 2026, I'll be offering 2 limited edition Hexastack colorways inspired by Eternia. Castle Grayskull Green and Purple Snake Mountain, right? So this is for a limited edition bundle, $34, 2 core stands, 1 max stand, 5 flex caps, 10 blank caps, and 5 Type-C universal foot pegs. So very
That's
cool.
really awesome, dude.
Yep. Huge shout out to Hexastack for providing these. I'll do a full review on these, and these will be available during Motu Fest. So it's going to be freaking awesome. I really like the I really like these.
Yeah, it looks awesome, dude.
That is freaking awesome. Yeah. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, oh look, it's a sealed pack, eh?
I think those are the caps for the actual stands.
Yeah. But look, the Castle Grayskull has its own pattern. See that?
Nice.
Yeah, so it's 2 different patterns. Right. Let me show let me open it up and show it off. Hold on. This is really cool for Master Universe collectors. This is awesome.
They're pretty good for your Mondo 112.
That's right. And again, they're universal foot pegs, so they will work with most 12-inch figures, most 1/6 scale figures. All right, so as you can see here, this is the pattern for Grayskull. This is the pattern for Snake.
Yeah, they're totally different.
They're very, very different. It's beautiful. That's excellent. And then what you do is you take the foot pegs. And if I could open them up, it'll be a lot easier. But Carlos is laughing at me. Come on. There we go. Okay. So remember, these are Type-C. I know, right? Exactly. So remember, these are Type-C connectors, right? You can also have a cap. So if you don't want to actually have the connectors,
of course,
you can just fill it in. That is so cool. So those are blanks. Then you have the Type-C connector here, right? All right. So all you do is you actually match up the colors. So you can put a foot peg here, like this, just like that, and it can rotate. It can rotate now, right? So you can rotate it to whatever size you fit.
Nice.
And then if you don't want the peg, if you want the footwell, you can just put the peg in.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. So if you only want to show one peg and 1 foot out,
yeah,
some people like to do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you can just have it like that.
That's really cool.
That is crazy. That is amazing. And the same thing for Castle Grayskull. 1 foot peg and 1 cap. Yeah, so these are going to be available. Because look at the color. See?
Yeah, they look awesome. They look awesome.
Look at that color, right? That's awesome. So yeah, beautiful stuff. Huge shout out to Hexastack for letting me take a look at these. I will do a full review on my channel for both of these, and I hope you guys enjoy that because it's going to be great. These will be available at hexastack.com. I think, if I'm not mistaken, they already have several sets available right now that you can start to purchase. So if you head over to Hexastack, you can actually pick up the base starter kit. It's the black starter kit, right? So you can pick up this one. It's exactly the way you see it here. And this is a 5-pack, right? So it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tops, right? And 1, 2, 3 bases. So the Hexastack alone is just like a single stack like that. And then you get these bases here. So this one's a 5-pack, right? And it comes just like you see here. And this is the standard set. So it's got a texture at the bottom and a very flat top. And you can store all your accessories on the inside and then just keep stacking, hence the name Hexastack. So it is really cool, especially if you have like what's it called? What are they called before? They're called not DTOFs. What are they called again? The IKEA display cases. You know what yeah, they are DTOFs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you have the DTOFs, these are really great for those. But
that's what I have.
Yeah, exactly. But if you have if you have even larger display cases, they work well with those too, right? So, guys, head over to hexastack.com, and from September 1st to the 30th, you can pick up these Grayskull and Snake Mountain sets. So, it's awesome. All right, Carlos, thank you again for joining me, brother. It's been great hanging out with you. Let's say, wow, there's a couple more comments on the chat. So, Mosa Cortez, what is it? The treasure box. It was a huge box. We finally got through it. Pablo's in the house, just laughing his butt off. Good to see you, brother. Help that Robotech Black Cyclone with a skull face. Awesome. That's my favorite toy. Yep, that it really was a cool. I did a really cool review on that one on the channel. Charles sold out during SCDCC and only sold out on Hasbro, and already sold out on Hasbro Pulse. Actually, Blaster is also sold out.
Yeah,
that's the other one that's sold out. Dave Sanelli. Speaking of drinks, Mike's had a mishap. Spilled coffee on his computer. No, that's not cool, man. I hope it's all right. If you want to wear that utility belt, Jay, you'll have to sign up for the Jim Bro Skeletor premium plan. I ain't wearing that thing, man.
I know.
That thing's for a kid. It really is for a kid. It's so small. Figure Fight Club. What's going on, Figure Fight Club? Good to see you, boys. Always good to see Figure Fight Club in the house. Wolverine is also here. Good to see you, brother. Gabriel Gautier. If we help each other, it would be a better world. Brother, this man helped me so much. It's ridiculous. Like, seriously. But we all help each other out as much as possible. That's just the facts. Pablo, I understand that nobody was able to grab Jim Bro Skeletor, correct? None of us. Like myself, Carlos, Mike at the show, none of us. Mike finally got one on Mattel Creations, but it was not easy. It was hard, bro. It was hard. Erwin Papa, that's a cool pin. It is. And it was hard to get, too. It was really hard to get. Dave Sanelli, put the soul power into the karmic wheel. 100%. We all have to help each other. If we do, karma comes standard, my friend. Good haul. It was crazy. It was quite the drive, I got to tell you. We couldn't even fit into our suitcases. Wonder 10, nice. I looked for you all 4 days. Bro, I wonder how we did not see each other. You saw Danny, but you didn't see me. I think you were hanging out. You were with Carlos when you met Danny, because that's when Danny and Carlos went to Jeremy's apartment. I think that's when that happened. Erwin Papa, Phil Ramirez sculpted the Dungeon Crawler. Really?
Oh, nice.
I didn't know that. That's cool. I did not know that. Alter Clark, hey, what's going on, Alter Clark? Can hide crap in there too. Yes, You can hide a lot of stuff. Freaking awesome. Oh, look who it is. Lyle's Figure Files. What's going on, Jeff? Good to see Jeff. What's up, MJR and Carlos? Like that shade of blue and green on those risers. Yeah, it's actually purple, bro. It's actually purple.
But you know, it translates blue in your screen.
Yeah, it's weird, right? It's weird. You're right. It looks almost like that.
Right? It looks blue, like blue, the blue of your background.
Yeah. Well, look, the blue of this. Look at this. Look at the left. Yeah. It's very close. It's crazy. In person, though, it's purple. In person, it's purple. So we got to take better photographs. it's my camera. Break those seals, bro. Yeah, that's right, bro. We're gonna do it. Took me a while too. Jocko Beans. What's going on, bro?
Jocko?
What's going on, Jocko? Ultra Clark. Dang, Blaster sold out. Oh, I know, bro. It's crazy. It's a gem version. That's why. Yeah, it was hard to get. Like getting those hot girls in. Good one, Clark. I see what you did there. All right, Carlos, thank you for joining me, brother. It's always awesome to hang out with you, man. Like, seriously, guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the Badass Reviews. Carlos, tell them a little bit about your channel before we log off, bro.
Oh, well, Badass Reviews for everything, toy reviews, I mean, high-end, like Mythic Legion, Savage Crucible, everything that is like, like underground and good stuff for the toy collector. Just go to my channel, the Badass Reviews. If you want toy news, toy photography, go to the Badass Reviews on Instagram. We are already about to hit the 18,000 followers on Instagram. Man, really, really excited, really, really thankful for that, for all the support. And man, we're pretty much like almost at 2 million views right now monthly on that Instagram account. So that's really exciting. I'm going to be at Titans Toy Expo next, and at Motu Fest as well. I think first is going to be Motu Fest. I'm going to be covering the event. And then in October, I'm going to be at Titans Toy Expo in Nashville, Tennessee. After that one, I think I'm going to be at Legion's Con, and at the same time, I'm going to be at Toy Unity convention as well. So a lot of conventions coming to cover all those events in my YouTube channel and my Instagram account. So follow me, the Badass Reviews, and thank you so much for all your support with From the Realm.
Guys, please follow From the Realm and, of course, the Badass Reviews on Instagram and, of course, his YouTube page. You guys can't miss it. Carlos is doing amazing work. And, of course, if you are a Warhammer 40,000 fan, this guy's the man. This is the man to follow, 100%. Guys, I want to thank all of my Patreon and channel member supporters. You guys really are the lifeblood of this channel. And thank you again for all your love and support. Guys, if you're interested in helping to support the channel, please check out my Patreon page, Mega J Retro on Patreon. You guys are not obligated to follow the channel or my Patreon page, but every little bit counts. It really does help me when going to conventions, when actually picking up actual toys and my toy hunts and everything along those lines. It's thanks to you guys that I'm always able to do these things. And I really want to thank each and every one of you guys, all my channel members, all my Patreon supporters. You guys are the best. If you guys are interested in helping out and supporting my Patreon page, please head over there, take a look. For new rewards, I'm planning on actually doing some behind-the-scenes episodes for you guys, exclusives, and, of course, all of the early access to the toy hunts that I do on a regular basis. I'm planning on posting my first behind-the-scenes episode very soon, probably in the next couple of weeks. And it is going to be starting on how I moved my collection from my old house to this new house and all the trouble and crazy things that happened along the way. And of course, I hope you guys will enjoy. I also want to show you guys some of the behind the scenes about and some of the upcoming episodes firsthand about the closures of multiple Toys R Us in Canada. It's so sad that Toys R Us is closing in Canada but I'm so glad that it's reopening up in the United States. So it's a really very tumultuous time for toy collectors. But Toys R Us is still alive somewhere in the world, whether it's in Asia or in Europe, and now finally coming back to the United States. So I'm very, very happy about that. But again, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for helping support the channel, whether it's through Patreon, whether it's through channel members, or even just watching and subscribing to the channel. Guys, Badass Reviews is well on his way to hitting 20,000 subscribers on Instagram. And of course, his YouTube channel is growing so fast. Our good friend JP over at Thundercast Classics, he's almost at 100.
Oh, he's growing.
180. Sorry, what is it?
180,000.
Yeah, 180,000 subscribers.
That's
the guy
wild.
is absolutely killing it. And you know what? I think between me and Carlos, it would be awesome if we were able to also reach our goals of hitting 20,000 subscribers this year, as well as my goal of hitting 30,000 subscribers this year. It would be absolutely amazing. I'm already at 24,000 subscribers, and Carlos is already at what was it, Carlos? 17,000 subscribers?
No, and YouTube, I'm small. In YouTube, I think I'm like 4,000 subscribers or something like that.
But yeah.
Oh, you say on Instagram? Instagram, yeah. I'm about to hit the 18,000.
Yeah. So we can get Carlos up to 20,000 subscribers. Easy, guys. Head over to the Badass Reviews. Definitely give him a like and a follow. Let's get Carlos up to 20,000 subscribers. And of course, he doesn't need any help with views, though. He's hitting like a million views per post. So man, let's just keep it going because Carlos is really killing it, man. And again, it would be awesome if the Mega J Retro channel could hit 30,000 subscribers this year. That would be amazing. Thank you guys as always for subscribing and helping to support all of our channels. Myself, Badass Reviews, Matt Hatter Reviews, Danny Green Collects. We saw Brick Something today, Machu Toy. You know, all of our friends, everybody, Toy Habits. You know, Lyle's Figure Files. Who's also in the house. All of us could use your support in subscribing to the channel. And guys, we really appreciate it. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for everything. Lyle, purple would make some more sense. It does, and it's actually purple in real life. Batfan1, haven't made it SDCC in a couple of years. Hopefully next year. We hope to see you there, Batfan. Jocko Beans, streaming late, fellas. You know what, bro? It's been a while, but it's been a lot of fun. And Pablo Gonzalez. True opened up in Panama after leaving 36 years ago. That's awesome. I'm so happy. I am so happy. That is great. Carlos, thank you for joining me, brother. It's been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you, my friend. Guys, remember, subscribe to the Badass Reviews. Let's get them up to 20,000 subscribers. It's going to be great. And please help me get up to 30,000 subscribers. And we're all trying to get to that magical 100,000 subscriber mark. And it would be awesome if each and every one of you guys could help us along the way. But we do love you guys, no matter what. Just keep watching. Just keep supporting. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Carlos, have a good night, my friend.
Take care, man.
Good journey, everybody. And Geek Proud. Take care, guys.